So you wanna learn about beer? Stay tuned and never fear. They're the guys for the case, 'cause they'll tell you all about what they taste. We got Mudhole, B&Q, we loves Star Wars and grilling too. And Knobs guy loves baseball and board games, he's played them all. There's no place I'd rather spend the Monday nights than here, having a few chuckles and damn good beer. Now it's time for Two Beerded Guys.
What is up? Those sultry tunes coming at you from none other than Off-Screen Matt.
Hello.
Hunka burning Off-Screen Matt.
I'm not sure
Hawaiian Elvis.
We are the Two Beerded Guys. I'm TBG_Ops guy.
Mudhog being cute.
With us today, the one and only.
Lauren. Thought you were going to say my name for me.
And behind the camera, the one, the only.
Off-Screen Matt.
He is rocking the Fender hat today. He is looking good. I wish you guys could see him. I got that perfect vantage point.
But he's
or terrible.
Matt.
I
bet he might
that's why I
post a
said
picture on
That's why I
Instagram.
said I wish they could see.
I'm just saying, he can't be on screen. He's off screen.
I know.
She gets it. She's
And
watching.
guess what? Guess what? He doesn't count tonight because we do have a guest on the show.
2 weeks Tyler booking the good show. Huh.
It's amazing what happens when I do it. John fucking does it. Everybody's like, deuces.
Yeah, whatever.
But I'm excited. We got a great show lined up. We got at least one beer that I am just.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, yeah.
six,
But
seven,
that
eight.
does mean, guys,
I
I'm
know.
coming up with it right now. What is your anticipated beer of the night? Starting off with the guy that you love not to see.
I'm gonna have to go. There's
No.
a few that actually look pretty good, but I'm gonna have to go with the River North because that thing is 19.2.
I'm so excited.
It is high ABV.
High ABV and
very.
coming at you from one of our favorite breweries.
Oh, yeah.
Mudhog, you're up.
You know, I twisted some arms and got a beer on the list for tonight.
You did.
You
So
really
that
twisted
is
arms.
that is the one that I'm still looking forward to. That is the Pruum by Freum.
Did
Yeah.
you twist Tyler's arm so hard that's why I dropped the one beer?
Oh, God damn it, Tyler.
Fuck you guys, all
You
right?
did have to bring it up.
And you know what? The worst part is there was a little bit left, and I drank a little bit, and it was pretty tasty.
So
I'm
you
sorry,
ruined-
all right?
You
Fuck
ruined
you.
it.
Windmill, I'm sorry. Your hashtag Team Jake, even though it was a year old, was still fucking tasty, John said. But it
But
slipped
you
out.
did ruin it for the rest
It
of us.
slipped out of my hand. It's not my fault. At least it wasn't a glass.
That's true. It's true.
Only
Mike
once.
or Grace.
Yeah. Grace.
I'm not the only one.
Mike, Grace, and Matt. That's the 3 broken glasses so far.
They told me I'm not allowed to break their Sun King cup tonight, so.
I mean,
we'll see
that's
how
John's. You can break it. I don't care.
But I actually kind of like
That
it,
was
so
pretty cool.
I'm not on. I don't plan on breaking
I've had
it.
that one in a while, too.
But
I
yeah,
know.
again, Windmill, we're sorry because
It was good.
I got like a little
It's fall.
droplet and it was still pretty sweet and good. It's fine. All right. Anyway,
Pass the dropping the beer moment. So, what's your favorite? Or what
no,
do you
dear,
accept?
it's you.
Oh, my
Anticipated
turn?
beer.
What's
Yes.
it?
You already know which one mine. The brain squeeze.
Drucker.
Yeah, I'm anything that's a sour. I'm excited
But
for.
it's not a brain. It's a brain squeeze.
Oh.
It's a brain squeeze.
We haven't had one of these yet.
I'm not even
Yeah,
sure that.
so-
What does that
It's
even mean?
blackberry cucumber, and I'm really excited.
I remember, when I ordered that, I
It's
was
gonna be
like, this is going to be a weird
I know
thing.
you're
gonna
not
be
excited.
good.
I'm excited.
It's either going to be real good
Listen.
or not.
Right. I don't mind
I
cucumber
know.
in my beer, but it's got to be done right.
Just in your beer?
We'll see. We'll see if it's done right.
All right. So
Or in my beer. No.
stop it. I was trying to come up with another beer that I was excited for, but it's the Double Avarice. I mean,
I swear.
19.2%
It's gonna be crazy.
stout from my favorite brewery. Like,
You asked, they're like, "Are we gonna do this?" And I just looked at you like the idiot you are.
I literally I was like stroking the bottle. Like, can we do this one? Can
You
we?
did.
Can we
You
please?
just touched it until somebody said yes.
That's pretty much what happened. That's,
like, there
that
was
sounds
no
real bad.
Yeah.
Wow,
Now, was he stroking it or was he stroking it?
that sounded real
I
bad.
told you I was gonna walk myself into bad. Never.
Into bad positions?
Anyway, so all right, guys, Matt, take it away. What do we have?
We got Kevin Atwell on. Says, hey guys, what's up,
Kevin!
Yeah, I wonder how that St. Louis trip was.
And the ever steadfast Russell Huckubus Owens. As
My
on
man!
as well. Saying, what's up? How's it going, friend?
If you got a new
Friend.
friend invite from Russell, it's a scam. Don't do it.
I know.
Do it.
Did it.
Too late.
Did you?
Hashtag don't do it.
Although I will say I'm kind of excited though because we do have a lot of big name brands or breweries in the house tonight that we're getting the lineup. So we have Drecker, we have River North, we have Freedom. I'm like, okay, there's some
We got some good stuff coming.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, Carrie just popped on. And says, beer.
Mouthful.
Tell
Get
Bunny
started.
we'll make sure and let her know the mouthfeel of every beer tonight.
Every beer.
Which isn't true. We'll forget. But
We'll try to remember.
but then we'll say mouthfeel about 30 other times at a
Just
different
because
time.
you want to say mouthfeel.
Yeah, exactly.
Mouthful. Yeah.
Mouthfeel.
Because every time we say mouthful, she takes a drink.
That's a good way to get someone real fucked up.
Yeah, we try.
Yeah, I know.
I know I've told you
Hence
this
why
before,
I'm not
but
driving
I love that hat.
tonight.
What's that?
I love that hat.
It's a good hat.
Every time I see it, I love that
It's a good
hat.
hat.
It is.
Good looking hat. Beautiful hat.
That way you always have flannel on, even when you're not wearing flannel.
This hat's been through a lot.
Yeah, it's been a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. We're all hat people, if you can't tell. All four of us have
He's
hat
not,
on.
but
By the way, I'd like
I
to
don't
point
give a
that
shit.
out.
ugh.
All four of
Baseball
us.
season's over. I don't care. I'm rocking my hat. I miss it already.
It's
fine.
okay. It'll come back next year, and then none of us will be
Technically-
able to see you for how many months?
Technically, winter workouts started.
Exactly.
In summer.
Exactly. Because
Baseball.
Well, technically, tryouts
I'm with
started.
John
Winter
on this
workouts
one.
haven't started yet. Although I do have a couple fall tournaments.
we lose him for how many months of the year because of
Oh, I mean, I still get them every week.
I mean,
but
baseball
he
goes
does
for at least like
something
9,
else.
right?
Never mind, I just got the death glare. I just got the death
Yeah.
glare. I'm going to sit my little butt back.
We also
Yeah,
got Turfs
okay.
Up
By the way,
Radio
this is
joining
like
us.
this.
Russell!
Yeah,
Turfs
so
Up Radio.
Russell's watching, and so is the Turfs Up Studio.
Which
That is
Turfs Up Radio is one of our main sponsors. You can see them on the right side of your screen. Turfs Up sponsors our Two Beerded Guys Drunken movie reviews. They have taken care of us from day one.
I need to be a part
They
of that.
are absolutely the best sponsors. Them and Pete. You can't really...
PK.
Water
Love
Performance
you.
Technologies LLC also on your screen. Those two sponsors have been with us since pretty much the beginning.
Yeah.
And thank you so much, guys.
Russell literally has been with us from the beginning. Literally from the first Instagram show
That is very
That's
true.
fair.
First time ever as Two Bearded Guys he watched.
you watched.
We also got Jennifer Becker checked in. What's
BYBC?
up,
BYBC.
That
Carrie,
wait, what?
Carrie says
not?
that Bunny's in another boring meeting, but he'll make sure to have her chug for us when she gets back
Yeah, just
home.
tally it.
Hey, from here on out, just fill a boot. And when she comes home, she has to DOS boot that shit.
We got
That's horrible.
Cosmos Carlos checking in on the Twitch.
Cosmos Carlos! Our man!
And Turfs Up says it's King Darren. He says he hoped that Hecubus shared his beer
Yeah!
And Russell further confirming that is not him. It's King Darren, the station owner.
Yes.
King
Thank you,
Darren, you are awesome, my man.
That is a
You are not allowed to have
illustrious
sharp
title
objects.
as well. I mean,
It
it's,
is, actually.
can you be knighted? Don't you have a radio station? Like that's
I mean, I'd be knighted if I
Or-
did
or-
that.
Sir, though. not
does
me.
does
Either
he
one
does
of
he
them
own
can
like
be
that
knighted.
foot by foot square of like Scottish land? So he's like a lord in Scotland.
Just so you know, he's literally doing this little foot by foot
Yeah, he's
square.
trying.
That's what I'm trying, but
Yeah.
I mean, like this is like 8 inches, right? So you know, I'm not,
That's what I keep telling
8
people.
inches right there. Per off-screen map.
that was bigger.
It's all right. My 18-year-old nephew came to Christmas one year and literally was like, "Man, I parked like a foot from the car in front of me." And his girlfriend at the time was with him, and we all went, "Oh, is that what you tell her? That's a foot?" And he goes, "Yeah." And you see it just, her face goes fucking red. We're losing it. So from now on, he's not even with this girl anymore. Doesn't matter. Every time we see him, we're like, "Hey,
That's a
It's
foot.
a foot, right?"
Right.
His new girlfriend knows the story now and thinks it's the funniest shit she's
That's
ever heard.
perfect.
Oh yeah, we have fun with it.
Yeah, I bet.
My brother Brett and I mercilessly make fun of Braden on that one.
Nice work.
Oh, and
Proud of you on that one.
Chris Knight jumps in. Did someone say knighted?
Ah, yes, what you did.
Chris, in case you missed it, I'm sorry. I dropped Team Jake. It was still really tasty
It
though.
actually was.
But it doesn't make it on the show now. I'm sorry, but
It's his fault.
it's
Blame
still
him.
good.
We.
Still good.
It's so
He
good.
dropped it.
Yeah. It was a fail.
Fine. It's
Epic.
fine.
Beer.
Epic fail.
It is time for beer.
Time for beer.
I love all the comments to start off with, though. By the way.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, that's a lot. That's nice for.
That was right up front.
So, real quick, it is time for our first beer, and I'm excited because we've never had anything by them. This is Pondicetta Brewing Company's Covfefe.
Kofefe.
Kofefe?
Kofefe. I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
fuck that
Kofefe.
Kofifi.
That's
Coffee.
Trump's Twitter
I know.
thing, yeah.
Coffee Blonde Ale, 5%, brewed in the Texas Panhandle. Okay. In Amarillo, Texas.
Last time I brought a bunch of Texas beers back with me, we didn't have such good dice rolls.
No, I'm a little worried.
Hopefully this one redeems it.
You know, supposedly, though, I'm getting a whole bunch of pickle beer this Friday.
Pickle beer! You don't
No, I've been waiting for that.
Oh, that sucks.
And on top of what I'm supposed to get this Friday, I have 12
See how
more.
much
I know, I
an asshole
heard.
he is?
No, I
Well, they all know. They watch the show.
Oh, I know they all know. I'm just saying, like, I've had, like, one pickle beer my entire drinking life, and I need more. So...
We'll make sure it happens.
No,
Yeah.
don't worry. Steph's been keeping me appraised on the pickle beer situation.
All right.
Yeah.
Appraised?
Oh,
A
that's
breast?
very coffee smelling.
Same, technically.
Appraised is how much you're worth.
That's fair. I guess it would be a breast, wouldn't it? Yeah. For once, I didn't have boobs on my mind. Damn.
I was going to use that as a segue, but I'm going to take the high road.
I just looked
Sherry
down.
Danner just checked in.
Mama!
And Steph is laughing with 3 sideways laugh emojis.
That's
And
fair.
James Wood says cheers.
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 Ooh, I like the coffee on
It's
the nose.
very, very coffee smelling.
I don't like blonde ales, so we'll see how this goes.
I do.
I don't like blondes.
Never mind, I'm not going to say my comment.
You're all right.
The coffee is very nose forward, not very taste forward.
That's fair.
It's there, but very faint.
It's very faint. You can smell it, but you can barely taste it.
So do we think that was the strat? If it's a blonde ale? Because I know we've had like the coffee or the white stouts where, you know, we expect to get more coffee flavor out of it. This one, just being on the nose, it's real subtle on the tongue. Was that intentional, or I think it's just what they got?
I think it's blonde ales don't carry the flavor as well. It finishes, it holds at the end.
I like the way it presents itself.
It's
It
just
does.
it's not forward at all.
The smell, like, catches you off guard, and then you taste it, and it's not there.
I wish it was a little more. I like how it finishes. I wish there was more at the beginning.
You do get the coffee after flavor, though.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
after you drink it.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what I'm saying. I like the finish. If I could just have something at the beginning, I think it'd be really solid.
What would that something be? More coffee or a different flavor?
Well, it's a coffee blonde,
You know what I meant!
so I want more coffee.
This is why I can't ask Tyler questions, guys.
And what's nice is it's still crisp. It's still clean. It's very light bodied. It's carved very well.
It's still
I think it's
blonde
well
ale.
made.
Yeah.
It's very well made, and I'm not mad at it by any stretch. I just want more.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
That was a good reach around, Matt.
He's been told.
I was gonna say there's too many jokes I can make there that I'm just not gonna pick one.
I went with the
I
first
did.
one that went
on
in my head.
the way here, I already told Tyler I'm gonna walk myself into so many comments tonight with these 3 guys. Like I'm set up for failure tonight.
That's true.
It's really bad.
Well,
Sorry
But they're
in
gonna have
advance.
fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I already know because I know.
If you know what's gonna happen, all you gotta do is just lean into it.
So this
Yeah.
5% ABV blonde. What? So we score everything in the 0.25 untapped scores. So it's 3 is perfectly average beer. We go up or down in quarter increments from there. 4 is above average. It's that seek out. I'm looking for this beer again. 3 is that perfect average, like I said. Above 4, you're getting a really fucking good beer. Excuse me. Above a 4.5, you're really knocking it out of the park. Below a 3, that 2 to 3 range is still very drinkable. A lot of core beers from breweries will be that way. A lot of macros can be in that realm. Easy drinking a lot of times. Kind of that realm, maybe not quite average, but drinkable.
Yeah.
Under 2 is where you're starting to get into the... they
you
either
just
did,
crack your neck so
yeah,
loud.
they didn't do it very well. It's missing
I'm glad you
something.
clarified that because it's like Tyler just tooted. Like
No, that was my head.
That was his neck.
I like
It
the
might
camp.
be slight all
the mic
flavor,
heard it.
maybe.
Yeah.
But you'll still drink it if it's free. Under 1 is where somebody hands you a beer, you take a drink of it, you go, fuck you, you dump it down the drain, and then ask for a water.
Water, please.
Do you have anything else? No. Then I want water. So that's kind of the way we score. We do everything on the average of the 3 people on camera. Except we did allow Mike to have a pass last week. You know, he works for $4.50.
Yeah.
We weren't going to make him score a $4.50 beer.
Yeah,
That's
can't do
fair.
that.
Although it would have been really funny to watch him sweat.
It would have. I'm not gonna lie.
Because we have made people do it before.
Yeah.
We made Kyle.
We did.
Yeah.
He was okay with it.
He was
though.
very fair, too.
Yeah.
It also helped it was a stupid good beer. And he
And
knew it. That was one of those.
And he
made
was the
beer.
brewer.
He made the beer and went, I know this is going to be a damn good beer. I'm not worried about it. But yeah, so that's the way we score everything. John will start us off today.
So I like I think number one, as a blonde, it's very well done. I'm not a huge fan of blonde ales in general.
It's one of the better ones I've had
I
recently.
enjoy it. I am not the biggest coffee person, so I appreciate having it. When I smelled it, I was just like, oh, boys. But it's not overly roasty. It's present for me. I like the way it blends in. I'm going to give it a 3.5. I enjoy it.
3.5? That's actually a pretty solid score. Well, lately it seems like the first couple beers of the night, John and I have
we've been
tried to murder each other.
Yeah.
Wow, you two murder each other? Never.
So I really wanted to be up in arms, but that was a really fucking good score, so I can't even. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I will give it a solid 3.
Solid 3. What are you staring at?
No, you just make comments at everything I make.
Oh, I do it to him too. It's fine.
All time.
And he does it to me, and
Yeah.
he does it to all of us.
Oh, John's got his calculator out since we can't math.
You don't need it. I'm gonna split the difference with a 3.25. I think John's. Ooh, this should be good.
That's perfect.
Hey Russ, that's good, but I almost
That's so
don't want you to
perfect.
post that one.
That is so perfect.
That's real good. I do work for a bank now,
Oh, please do it.
and with children.
Can we not? But please.
Give me a few minutes to think on that one. But yeah, I'll
Let him
just,
get a few
this
more
contract.
drinks in. Let him get a few more drinks in. He'll say yes.
I think it's a solid score. I couldn't quite go as high as you did, just because I wanted a little more, right? But I do think it was an above average blonde. Coffee flavor overall came out well to finish. I just want a little more at the beginning. Matt, not that you count, but we love listening to you anyways. What was the score you give it?
Who is this and what is he doing with Tyler? He's being exceptionally nice right now to me. Are you just saving it for hour 2?
He wants some sort of ally.
Yeah, are you just gonna just berate me the entire hour 2, or?
All right, probably.
Okay, I'm actually gonna agree with Tyler. I appreciate what John said, and I think he's not wrong. It is nice because it's subtle coffee. It's not overwhelming, but I would have enjoyed a little bit more because despite not being a coffee person, as good as the smell was, as good as the finish was, just a hint more coffee in the middle would have been great for me.
Finished it all out.
Yeah, it would have been a little smoother transition, just a little more of that flavor.
know
But
what
really
my
solid,
hands
well
are
crafted, still good flavor. And if you aren't a coffee fan, it's easy drinking and still tastes really good. And you get that hint of coffee.
John was singing hula songs in his head, and I was dancing.
Hunga, hunga, burning love.
You said Hawaiian Elvis earlier, full circle.
Russell says that was only for you guys.
All right.
And
Thank you. Made us
I like that one a lot, Russell.
Sherry says,
Wanted to
John,
laugh.
you aren't a fan of blondes. Shame on you.
John and I both like redheads more.
And
I believe that any day of the week.
Ben Carnahan says, another
Benjamin!
hello from ATL. Hope y'all are
not
having
Tuesday.
a good night for him.
Benjamin's in Atlanta right now. Delta's got him busy right now.
nice. All right.
He's one of the important pilots now.
You get that pay raise?
Technically, I think he might have lost a little money because he went from captain to first officer.
Oh.
I don't know. I've never asked him the money part on this one.
Kind of don't want to know. It's fine.
I mean, he still makes
I know
more
it's
than I
gonna
do
be
by
good.
I was
far.
gonna say.
His hourly, I will say this. I don't remember what it is, but he's told me, based on hourly before, how often he's actually in the air.
Yeah.
He says numbers, and I'm just I hate you. And he's like, but think, I'm only, flying for, 3 hours.
Well, yeah, if you get
I'm
from
like,
East
fuck
Coast to
you.
West Coast on a
Yeah.
straight flight, it's 4 hours.
I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah.
I love pilot pay because it sounds like they don't get it sounds like they get this absurd number, which they do, but at the same time when you actually think
Yeah,
about it, they
all the
don't.
time,
Because he
yeah.
told us on the show he actually doesn't get paid until they start flying, right?
Right.
But most of his job, he's
Is
there earlier
before
doing all
prep.
that other shit
Paperwork.
before he actually flies. So it cracks me up how they do it. It's you'd think they just lower the number and just pay you for the whole time you're there and it'd still be the same, but
Yeah.
fucking weirdos.
That makes too much sense. Ben also says, technically lost money for the first year, but second year he'll be doing fine.
There we go.
All right. All
There
right.
it is.
Did you hear the?
You make your
How many
money.
eyes was in that fine?
No, there's a couple dots at the end, so
Oh,
I
okay.
kind of think I picked up where he's
You
going to land
Yeah.
down.
emphasized it for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they keep me around here.
Benjamin, thanks for
Yeah.
watching, my man. I appreciate it. That was a solid first beer, actually, for a
Yeah.
blonde.
Yeah.
I'm not even
Nice way to
mad.
start.
And not a bad introduction for them to the TBG either. That's the first one you said we had.
Yeah,
from them,
no,
right?
that's a solid
Yeah.
introduction for that
I'd
brewery.
like to see more from them.
So, Main and Mill's back today.
And they just said cheers. They just commented.
Did they? Perfect. Main and Mill has been coming out strong lately, so we're going to see how this one will be.
Just before we move too far from the conversation, Russell says he doesn't want any minimum wage pilots or doctors. Well, maybe he's got a good point there.
It's not wrong. wrong.
I'll fly. I'm a pilot.
No. I would never.
I have flown a simulator before.
That
I only killed us the first time.
I can't.
In all
No
fairness,
one ever get in a plane with Tyler. Let's just leave it at that.
in all fairness, I didn't know where the landing strip was. It's not my fault. We were flying around in the
There's definitely a
simulator.
joke there.
I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you.
She knows it.
Ben goes right there. I'm like, ah! You know, it's all,
The amount of things I
oh
can
yeah,
say right
this
now.
is all euphemisms for our Tuesday sex. I mean,
Oh.
isn't that right, Ben?
Oh, yeah. Just
Ben and I's Tuesday nights. All right, next
can't
beer.
find the landing strip.
So he has a landing strip, you're saying?
Yeah, he turns it up.
You still can't find it,
He starts all
though.
the way up here, though.
Yeah, it tapers all the way down.
Oh. Jesus Christ, you two.
His wife hates me. So this is Main and Mill Brewing. This is their artist series, and I love this can art.
It's so pretty.
This is their Mexican lager with agave nectar and lime zest.
It's gonna be so good.
It sounds
I'm
tasty
excited for that.
as
like
shit.
it's yummy.
5%
just being optimistic here.
brewed by Main and Mill out of Festus, Missouri. It's the only building in Festus, actually. No.
I mean, I've never heard of it, so I'm gonna go with that.
I do actually want to look that up.
This is.
Yeah, where's it on a
John's
map?
gonna look it up, and it's actually 3 buildings.
Like, I need a map to. Wait, how
This
do you
is
spell that?
Festus, Festus, Festus.
Like it's a Festus for the rest of us.
11,000 individuals, its population.
Oh, that's tiny.
That is tiny.
They have 5 buildings.
This is Beaches Will Be Open is the name of
It
this.
is really tiny.
Which is funny because
Thanks.
There's no beaches.
the sign is
I'm just.
Amityville PD.
Oh.
Get it? And it has This is straight up.
I kind of thought that would be...
or not
Jaws-
Amityville,
Jaws
but
like-
Amity PD.
Yeah.
I said
Yeah.
Amityville.
You
That's
did.
it. Amityville is...
That's even better.
Yeah, the horror.
Different series
But no,
there.
Amity PD. That kind of makes me laugh because they're all about to die.
Yeah.
Fuck you guys.
Ben
The
says...
agave nectar, I'm really excited for.
I am too.
While Tyler's
I'm
pouring
too
that
in
beer,
the line.
Ben says Tuesday night is our special night.
I believe that.
Interpret that however.
I believe that.
No, we didn't put the last beer on Can Cam.
Yeah, we did.
We did?
Yep.
Totally.
Oh.
Yeah.
I haven't had enough beer to be messing
Well, I
that
really
up
wanted
yet.
to cue that up because I really wanted to talk about the new logo on Can Cam. But whatever.
We'll
it's
do
fine.
that on this one. Don't
It's
worry.
fine. Whatever. We'll just move on. We'll forget
Talk about the logo
Guys, let
before we
John
get
have
there.
his
No,
moment.
Go have your moment. We're on Can
Yeah,
Cam right now,
Have your
buddy.
moment.
There you go, bud.
It's good.
Guys, for the love of God,
Thanks,
look
Brandon Holder.
There it is.
Thanks, Brandon. You made me a cool logo.
If you or anyone
I love
else
it.
that you
The
know
whole logo's
would
awesome,
like
dude. I
to
don't
get
know.
sloppy,
Yes.
you now know
There it
where to
is.
do that.
There it is. All better.
August 21st at the Noblesville Barbecue, the Mud Hog team will be barbecuing 17 racks of ribs, 5 pounds of chicken.
I don't care about the name. I'll show them the logo.
Wait, I just need
let's
food
go
for
over.
you. That's all I want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I cook almost every Sunday. You can come over any Sunday. I tell everybody this. I know.
He always says that, but the
Y'all
Sunday I
finally
show up
got
is the
me on
Sunday
the
he doesn't
show.
cook.
But yeah, Brandon Holder made me a really awesome logo,
Did
and
have to
I just
kidnap me.
appreciate it. So thank you, Brandon.
It smells good.
And if you have any graphic design needs, contact Brandon Holder. Of Tonner
Iron.
Shallow.
Yeah.
No, his name of his graphic design is Iron.
I don't know. He's of Tonner Shallow.
Smell it. It smells good.
Because you know what
He's
someone
got
loves is when you have
businesses.
one business, they hit you up for your other business.
That's
I
accurate.
know. And I'm using his other business, but I can't remember the name of it.
Hold on.
John doesn't have a memory. Don't yell at him, guys. He has zero
Got it.
memory.
It is Iron Fire Creative.
Oh.
He's really good.
He commented on your tag earlier.
Nice.
There
Okay.
it is.
I knew he did, and that's what made me think of it.
Nice.
Iron Fire Creative. That you can find him on Facebook under that.
Smells
And then come eat barbecue in 2 weeks.
And you can have alcoholic beverages there as well. Because that
Yes.
was the question we had to talk to someone else yesterday. Or
Yes.
2 days ago. And I hear
Not mad at
that
that.
the proceeds go to help local charity of
It's
some
put
sort,
on by the
John?
Noblesville Rotary Club, so they give scholarships to kids.
Yeah, they do.
Not,
That's a
not,
good
not a
thing.
better excuse to go drink beer and eat meat than
Although
the kids,
I will
right?
say this, they should have been a
Always for
little
the
smarter
kids.
and had less meat per person because they'd have made more money for the kids. Yeah, stop it.
Tyler.
Because how many pounds of ribs are they making your ass cook?
We have 17 racks. They've got, and there's 14 teams.
That's a lot of meat.
That's a lot of meat.
That's what she said.
I'm gonna keep drinking.
I wish the lime came through a little more. I like the flavor a lot. I wish the lime zest came through a little more.
It's like just
I'm
there
getting
on
it.
the tip.
It's there. It's there.
Told
Again,
you
this
I
is
was
me
gonna-
being.
Yeah.
I want a little more. I think this beer is good. I think it could be a lot better.
She says just the tip. You want a little more.
Hey, you know.
I can't do this.
I pre-warned you guys I was gonna walk myself into several.
Does the
comments.
agave nectar add anything?
It doesn't seem like it.
Which I'm kind of okay with, I think.
I thought it would sweeten it up just like. I didn't want it super sweet. I don't want it diabetes.
It is a little
No
different
diabetes.
than a typical Mexican lager.
Yeah.
So I think it does change it a hair, but not as sweet as I
It's
expected.
not what I. It's not what I thought it would add. I'll put it that way.
But it is fresh. It's clean. I wish it was carved a little more.
Yeah.
That wouldn't hurt.
Big Gulp gives you a little more lime, I noticed just now.
Yeah, I think the lime's there. It might not be as much as you're wanting, but
Again, it's just I want more.
yeah.
Like,
You're being so greedy tonight.
yes.
Yeah.
Why do you
Tyler
thi-
wants more.
Why do you think I picked up the 19.2 beer and was like,
Tyler
please?
wants more.
Tyler wants more.
That's normal.
Yeah.
I didn't Wednesday.
I heard that story.
Yeah.
I heard that story.
Oh, John, it sounds like you and I have something to look forward to at the break.
John's got most of the info.
Yeah.
It was a fun time.
I'll
from
give
what
you
I
the
heard.
info at the break.
I
Yeah.
would like that.
Yeah. It was
Sounds like an entertaining story.
It
Yeah,
was.
so Lauren, you were going to rate this first.
I'm gonna rate this first.
Yes.
Ooh. Honestly, like 3 1/4. Like I like it, but I wanted more of the flavors that it said.
Thank
That's
you.
my biggest thing.
Thanks, Dish Bitch.
Now we're getting back to normal.
We love you.
I think Dish Bitch is not a fair name.
That's been his nickname since day one.
I don't care.
He's
He
literally
does
doing
more
dishes.
than be a dish bitch.
Yeah, he's also a button pusher.
Yeah, that's why when he's back there, I give him all the
He's
love.
off screen.
When he stands up to do dishes,
Y'all are
he's different.
evil.
Are we?
Yeah.
I mean, she's not wrong.
Okay.
I've known both
take
of you
it.
long enough to
So
call you evil.
it's funny. This time I'm gonna go a little higher. I even with it not having as much as I wanted, I'm gonna give it a 3.5.
Wow, I'm shocked.
I think it's tasty, but it's also more my style. It's a lager instead of a blonde. I think that kind of helped get it that extra quarter point for me.
Half.
That and no, it's a quarter point.
I know. I'm just.
That label's just.
It
fire.
really is pretty.
I'm bouncing back and forth.
Between.
2 scores.
I'm gonna go 3.5. That's fair. Like I do enjoy it. I think it's for Mexican lager, super drinkable. I like the amount of lime zest
Thank
it
you,
has in
Matt.
it. I'm puzzled a little bit by what the guave nectar brings.
Yeah.
It's not what I thought it would, but at the same time, it's good. So
Mean.
Is it a stick?
It is.
It is.
it is.
That means we can pull it off.
It's gonna be a difficult one to get off probably.
Now, we
but
can pull that off later on.
Yeah. I got nails.
I got a razor blade.
Is that what the razor blade's for? You're not allowed
No.
to have sharp objects.
I'm the only one that uses the sharp object on the show. Yeah.
That's probably fair.
A little scary.
That's probably fair, but also
So-
really scary.
No.
3.5.
3.5 average. Matt, what would you have given that tasty beverage, sir?
I don't know. I think it was solid enough, but I just didn't really care as much for the flavor personally. I'd probably go like a 3.
That's fair.
That's why he doesn't count.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that far off, but
Be nice. He is an important part of this show, and we wouldn't be able to do it without him.
And that's why you call him
rinse out
dish
dishes.
bitch?
Well, yeah.
I mean, I know we don't compare, but like if that and the last were set on the shelf together, I'd grab the coffee one over that. Like,
See, I would grab that one over the coffee one.
I'm with you, Matt.
so that's why I'm like, I can't give the same score, so I gotta go a little bit lower.
It's fair. It's
Alright.
fair. It's fair. I mean, we don't compare, but that's fair.
Yeah. But when you're in that average, like, all right, what's on the shelf? What am I gonna grab? If that's
All right, so our next beer.
You asshole!
I like it.
Such an asshole.
Yes, I am.
While he's pouring that, I still because
Craft or die.
they did some really
Yeah.
cool thing for me recently. I really appreciate it.
Craft or die.
Like
I
was in Oregon.
Ninja Turtles.
in the woods when they released that glass. 15 minutes into the sell, I check from the woods, and they were sold out.
Why were you in the
Wow.
woods?
In
When
Seattle,
he went on his trip.
I was in
You
the
went
deep
on a
forest.
trip?
I
Oh.
was in the deep forest.
Okay.
and still remember to try to go and buy that glass.
Despite your flannel hat, you're not much of a woodsy guy.
No.
So he later sold the sticker pack, and I bought the sticker pack. And shock of all shocks, he threw in a glass for me. He said it's a lower quality print that doesn't have the logo on the bottom, but he held it back.
And now John has
And
it.
I really appreciate
That's
that.
pretty awesome.
All right. So the next beer is shockingly a lower ABV for Drecker, only 4.5.
Ooh.
Is the Brain Squeeze Smoothie Sour, blackberry and cucumber. The gimmicks are literally blackberry, cucumber, sea salt, lactose sugar, and vanilla bean.
The vanilla's in there. Okay.
Shocker, they put vanilla in.
I'm counting on that because it's cucumber stuff.
They put vanilla in everything.
Ooh,
I did not expect that color.
that's a pretty color.
Yeah.
I still got
I rolled it. It's still not perfect. We're going to have to do a little shaky shake.
Pete Farrar jumped on. So what's up, guys? Going on with Pete?
Ugly Pete.
He says also, oh, hello,
PK.
devil.
Hey, also, Ugly Pete will be at the Noblesville Barbecue, finishing a solid second place because he's an awesome pit master. So come support.
No.
And where are you
PK
gonna finish,
might
John?
have a shot at beating you. You know that.
Not in this.
He's really good.
Chili, yes. This, no.
Okay. PK, I got your back.
I've had both.
Love you.
I've had both of their meats.
Oh my god.
More than once. And we also got Kirsten Carnahan on as well.
Oh shit! The wife's on. Ben's wife's on.
Yeah,
Fuck.
she said Ben Carnahan and then like 3 of the crisscrossy fingers after, I'm guessing, your Tuesday night specials. I don't know.
Oh, this you can smell the cucumber.
Yeah, we got to stop talking about Tuesday nights. Kirsten's listening.
So
Okay.
I will say this: Ugly Pete and I, we're going to be so supportive of each other. And what's going to be awesome is we have
shit.
actually
Yeah, no shit.
like barbecue restaurants who are going to be there, and we're still going to whip their ass.
Oh yeah, no,
There
I
is
wouldn't.
zero doubt about that.
I would easily pick you two over any barbecue restaurant pretty much any day of the week. Like,
There's some good
But-
ones out
but-
there. Don't get me wrong.
why are you shaking your head?
Because there's a couple barbecue restaurants.
Yeah, I mean-
They're really good. Yeah, but like
I'm
Grand
just-
Junction.
No.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
and Grand Junction. I don't know why you'd be watching, but if you are,
Love you.
yeah, great spot. Love going out there. But I'm going to kick your ass.
John's gonna hate this fucking beer.
Oh, John's gonna hate this. You're not.
You think
wrong.
so?
Yes.
'Cause I do
Yeah.
like cucumber.
I don't think you're gonna like this one.
No, you're gonna hate it. I'm sorry in
So-
advance. You had to have a sour for me.
And Ugly
so-
Pete, I probably have extra cookers if you need extra cooking space. Just let me know.
You guys always call them ugly.
Oh, it smells good.
It smells like cucumber, doesn't it?
That's
Smells
actually
like-
much better than I thought it was going to
I
be.
like it. I don't think John will.
I think he might be okay with it. After tastes a little
Yeah, it's
funky.
Okay.
Oh, I'm shocked.
I
I
don't feel like I have to
really
have ranch.
like it.
I don't feel like I have to have ranch in it.
See, I felt like you figured you would because it's
No,
very
it's
cucumber.
not that bad.
How Indiana are you?
He's
Well.
wearing a flannel hat.
Well, where he's from, they still don't have cell service.
Yeah,
In
no,
where he was
actually-
born
actually-
or where he grew up.
So I was kind of trying to read the comments and prep for
No,
when
literally, I
you,
was up there the other day. My cell phone didn't work.
I believe you.
while you were reading the can there, Tyler. So this is a brain squeeze, not a brains.
Right.
Does it say like what this
What's
is
the difference?
comparatively different, or do we know what the difference is? Because they're both smoothie sours, right?
My guess is the brain squeeze is when they do random shit like cucumber
Let me see it.
and then make it a lower ABV. Because the floor is the same, they still use the same yeast. The hops might be slightly different. They use the same malts.
Pete says, "Hell yes, brother."
That's right.
All right, Hulk Hogan.
You know what I don't actually get in this? I don't get a lot of the vanilla.
Say your prayers, eat your vitamins.
Not as much as I expected.
It's a good thing to do.
Hulk didn't lie.
Yep.
I'm enjoying it. I like the brains better. I like the chunk better. I like the slang du jour better.
This, all right. So,
This is more refreshing.
do we think this is a little thinner bodied by
This is a
comparison?
little
as well?
thinner.
Yeah.
It's a
Maybe
little
that's-
thinner.
Yeah,
Solid
it's not a
squeeze.
smoothie.
Hey, little thinner, little less sweet.
Yeah, yeah,
It's good.
Almost a little more refreshing.
yeah.
That's
it
what
is
cucumber
refreshing.
does.
Only sometimes.
Go ahead.
I
Make
agree.
a comment.
No, I agree.
I saw the look on your face.
I don't know what she's talking about.
Oh my god.
She's imagining shit.
Most days.
Fair. No, I agree. The cucumber definitely does add that kind of refreshing element, but it also, I think, partially just because it's not as sweet and it's thinner.
Yeah.
You know, brains can get real heavy, real thick, real
yeah.
sweet.
I think it's fine. I'm not going to include it among my favorites by any means.
I like it.
I'm not sad to have tried it though. Like with the cucumber in there, I feel like it's not as overwhelming or overpowering as I was expecting it to be. I thought it was gonna be like very cucumber dominant, and I was gonna hate this.
It could have been a lot worse.
It could have been a lot worse.
I would verge to say that like this is actually still good. Like I don't dislike this. Like I came in expecting fully to dislike it just because of the cucumber.
I'm glad you're happily surprised.
Woo!
I'm not gonna lie, I like the purple and green on the can. I don't know. It gives me total
like
Halloween vibes.
All right, I am
like the color
first to score.
Oh god, I'm kind of scared for his score. You have to reach that.
It's all right. I'm gonna give it a 3. I think it's kind of average for what they did with it. It's hard to give anything Drecker does an average score because what they do doesn't really compare to most people. But I think for what they were trying, they didn't go above and beyond, but I didn't think it was bad. I'll give it that average 3.
I'm going to go 3 1/4. Also because I think with the cucumber, they did slightly above average job with the cucumber.
I'll give you that. That's fair.
So, I like the way they did it. Like I said, I don't feel like I have to drink a bunch of ranch with it. So.
Mighty Mouse.
You had to break out my nickname?
Well, there's more I could use, but I figured that was the least inappropriate one.
That's probably fair.
There we go.
Okay. I'm going to go 3-5 easily because I love sours and that thing was easy to drink for me, so.
How was that mouthfeel?
So good.
All right. It was a little astringent. It was kind of a thin. It was kind of a thin mouthfeel.
So good.
And it's weird when you have a thin mouthfeel. You know, you want that full-bodied mouthfeel. Yeah.
Yes.
You want it to really fill up?
I mean, I want it
I
to
want
just
it all in my mouth.
all in,
Oh,
around.
fill
I want
up.
it to linger for a while, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You really want it to fill
Just
up?
want it thick, huh?
I want it
All
thick.
Yeah, just
All
want
thick.
it right in it.
That's not fair. People watching have known me since I was a child. This is not fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, because PK's watching.
Penalty kick?
Yes.
All right.
So excited.
Is that no? His
We are so far ahead of time.
We are.
Oh, so slow down. You're good.
I mean, we'll just add another beer. It's fine.
Oh, that makes it easy.
Or we could highlight what our
we can
guest
bring back the
does.
sour I wanted.
But you wanted that one?
Yeah, it was cheesecake flavored.
I didn't realize that.
The sweets.
Sweet sours.
Yeah. Let's highlight what our guest does. What do you do?
Oh, I
No.
don't do anything exciting right
She's
now.
kind of crafty.
Oh yeah, I do have that. You guys, no,
I
they
love
do.
how I was being a dick about it, but I figured she'd just go into talking about it. She's like, nothing. I don't do shit. It's like, I'm trying to be an ass, and she's just like, yeah.
She started off the show like Beyonce, but like, say my name, and now she's like degrading out like a DMD.
No, y'all suck. I swear.
Brett Pitford's
So
on
talk
Brett.
about what you do.
Okay, so yes, if y'all want to go look it up, go look up scorchedwoods.com. I have taken wood and wire and beads and all sorts of stuff and mashed it together to make art. That is my very shortened version. That's about the best I got to describe it.
I love how we're trying to stall for time here and give her a little time to talk about it, try to sell some shit.
Yeah, you could have been.
And she's just
You guys
like,
think,
we took some shit, we mashed it together, it's art.
if you would have told me to talk about it, I would have brought it with me, but y'all didn't say that. Tyler just came and kidnapped me.
That's pretty much
You
what
went from
happened.
Italian to country. They were like, if you would have told me, and then I'd have brought some for y'all. Like,
Pretty
man,
much
that's the
one
same
in a
breath.
nutshell,
Like,
go from Italian crazy to country crazy real quick. Ask anybody that knows me.
And you also do 3D printing.
Oh yeah, I do 3D printing, I do graphic design, I don't know, I'm a jack of all
Do you
trades.
feel like
Bring
a
this
dentist
up.
over there holding
I bring this up though because I did order a little
Are
Yoda
you
back in
gonna talk
November.
about Yoda? Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that was a bad time in my life. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Is it going to be done anytime soon?
maybe. I have one sitting there waiting for you. I just
I was
haven't.
saying,
Yeah, you had
It
to
was-
bring
it was
that
a
up,
Christmas
didn't
gift.
you? Yeah, you were gonna bring that up, didn't you?
That's right.
Mhm. No, it's actually sitting on a shelf. I just haven't finished painting it.
No, that's
It
fair.
was a bad time.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I never got an update.
Yeah, it was a bad time in my life. Don't judge me.
All right, guys, but buy stuff from her. Don't use John's ringing endorsement right now.
Yeah. John ordered a Baby Yoda that I've yet to finish that I will get to him before his
It's all
kid's
right.
next birthday.
It's all right. I figured she had something come up, and I'm sure if we were like an actual customer, not just someone she knows, like me, who's ordering stuff, she would actually prioritize it.
Wow. I'm
No,
gonna
you
hit
take
you.
every customer.
I do actually. More than
Like if you were going to screw someone over and not get it finished in time, I'd rather it be
you.
yeah.
That's fair. Tyler's covering his mouth to stop himself from saying stuff right now.
That was his best representation of the speak no evil monkey.
Because
I literally did say, I'd rather you just screw me over. Okay, that's fine.
Over.
Over again. And again.
And again.
Yeah.
And again.
Look at that, Brett's on.
Get back to the damn beer.
Brett says, "What's up, fellas? Watching from work." And he said that Tyler likes
best
playing with
place
his
to watch
wood,
from.
so you
Damn
know,
straight.
why
And
can't
beats.
Lauren?
What
And
about you?
riders.
We burned a couch Saturday. It was so much fun. Went up in flames.
It was great. I burned doors a couple weekends ago.
You wouldn't know. You weren't there. You didn't show up.
I sat my ass on a river and got really
But
messed
no,
up.
So my mom, every year I throw a party at my parents' old house where
He
my mom
does.
still lives.
Every single year he does it.
My friends get together. We have a blast. We drink all day, do stupid shit. And this year, we always end up burning something that we probably shouldn't. Well, this year, we didn't
It was
really
a
have
couch.
anything. Mom looks at us, like that day, looks at me and kind of goes, or it was the night before, goes, I kind of need to get rid of this couch. Maybe I'll have you guys burn it. And so, of course, stuck in my head. So that day, I looked at Mom and I'm like, so, like, were you
About the
kidding?
couch?
Were you? She's like, I mean, if it gets burnt today, I won't care. And I'm
Tell
like,
him the
okay.
pivot part, though.
So we're sitting there, and I looked at my 21-year-old nephew, who was his first ever party for this, and I looked down and I'm like, so, your grandma says we can burn the couch. He immediately grabs his buddy, walks in the house, and starts trying to get the couch out. They can't figure it out. They've only ever moved one time. They're struggling. They finally they can't figure it out. A couple of my buddies go to help. A few of us are just standing there watching. And after they've taken the door off the hinges, and it's really, all they literally have to do at this
They're
point
failing
is go like this
miserably.
and go out the door. All of us that have moved 1,000 times are just sitting there watching.
Yeah.
Like, are they going to figure it out? No. Finally, two of my buddies walk up and go, we got it, guys. And they literally just walk up, pick it up, turn a half turn, walk straight out. These two 21-year-olds just go, like, they're like, how long did you guys know that's all it took? We're like, the whole 10 minutes we've been standing here. It was just fun watching you two do it. But it went up like a damn Christmas tree. Don't light sparks around faux leather couches, evidently. Holy shit.
Yeah. It'll burn.
Did we burn the roof last year?
What?
Yeah, the top of the shed. Yeah.
Why do you set roofs on fire?
Well, we tore it down and then lit it on
Because the
fire.
roof's on fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please tell me you played Bloodhound Gang while that was happening.
You
That
were
would have
there.
made
You know
it
we
that
didn't.
much better.
No, I was not there.
No, it was the day you and John came over. It wasn't for the all-day party. It was just a different fire.
Oh,
We
so
burnt-
that's a different party?
We like
yeah,
setting
that's,
stuff on
that's
fire.
why there wasn't very many people there.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
Because you weren't at the all-day party, were you?
No, I
No.
just thought that
Yeah.
was the all-day party.
No, that was just a bonfire.
No, the all-day
You
party
guys
is
Yeah, I'm sure I would have noticed
literally an all-day
a
party.
small section of roof on fire.
No, you were there for that. We did burn some of that while you were there.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we rode up together, Matt. You were there.
Yeah.
We'll definitely do that.
Just may not remember the whole day.
And then, let's see, we burnt a wooden doghouse one time. My buddy actually stood on it while it was on fire.
Because that's safe.
We've been doing this party for 10 years. We were pretty young and dumb when this started. Now we're just old and dumb.
That's fair.
Well, you established a baseline of what you need to maintain, so you can't go back now.
Exactly.
There's no going back.
But my
Either one of
21-year-old
these
nephew
two.
puked and rallied. It was pretty entertaining. Speaking of him, though, he will be on next week's episode.
Is he the one doing the YouTube thing?
Yeah.
Nice.
So we have some
Man.
cool stuff for you guys playing next week. We're going to have some tunes to play that he's created. He does all sorts of really cool shit with YouTube
So Facebook
now.
can't shut us down?
So
Right?
Yeah.
they'll probably try.
No,
But
they won't. They'll be
We have the guy that owns the rights right here.
yeah, but I'm really excited
Yeah.
for this. It's going to be a good time. He's going to give us the files to upload some stuff, so we'll be able to play periodically during the show. We're going to actually make Matt do some shit. He's going to have to
Oh,
like,
it's not going to go over well.
oh, it's going to, we're going to tell, he's going to be talking about one song, Matt will play the other one. You know, it's going to be all sorts
It'll
of
all
shit.
that stuff. It'll
He'll
be
start
all
playing
that
Hunka Hunka Burning Matt, you know, all sorts of things.
stuff. Probably true.
Speaking of Brett and the
Do
party,
not shoot it at Matt.
he
My
was
monitors over there. Stop.
yeah,
He's
they're
half
just
blind. I
they're
won't shoot
expensive
him.
stuff.
We don't need to be fully blind.
Brett said the couch made a big ass fire and the Young Bucks looked dumb, like right as you were saying that. Also said the roof was on fire, and he has a picture of the doghouse dance.
Yep,
Yeah, that.
from Mooch on top of it.
And
Oh,
finally,
of course it was Mooch.
it is time for Tyler's favorite part of the show.
Ooh, we made the whole thing vibrate.
Liz says hi to her roasty, sloppy Al Pastor preacher man.
I love it. I love it.
Actually, made
Except
it through
the
that
preacher
one.
part.
What's
Well,
a preacher
I was
man?
confused
Other
on
than
that
that,
part.
other than that.
What's that? Where's that from?
Don't know.
I don't know.
Oh.
Maybe.
But I love the rest of it.
I mean, you're the meat guy, John. I thought you know, like, oh, preacher man's like, you know, here's your brisket. The preacher man's over there.
Yeah,
Blow the brisket.
You don't read the beer, I do.
Still good.
I didn't say I
Still
was
good
going to read it.
with
I just wanted to look. He's so sassy tonight.
Always.
Tonight?
So this
mean Monday
is
nights.
from one of our other favorite breweries. This is
Oh,
Freedom.
smell that.
Oh, I can smell. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the
That
Pruum.
sounds tart.
Pruum, fruit forward with a modern plummy twist. This lambic-inspired ale may even remind you of grapefruit lemonade. Drinking rosy hint.
I'm so excited.
You all right over there?
I'm all right.
Sorry, I felt the table go up and
Yeah.
wanted to pause. Drinking rosy hints of lavender, nutty bread, and gummy candies. It's plum delicious. This is from 2019. I'm unbelievably excited for this 6.3%
Damn.
lambic sour.
I might be a little apprehensive about this.
Don't be
it's-
apprehensive.
It's lambic. It's traditional. Matt's not gonna enjoy.
Which
it.
means,
You're gonna love it.
yeah. This is my style of sour. Oh yeah, Matt might hate this. I can just tell from the nose.
That is yummy.
Actually, I think the barrel kind of cuts that one down.
That's 3 in a row now. That's 3 traditional sours he's liked
Yeah.
in a row.
Now, they have been, like, pretty
He's one of
high-quality
those.
ones, though.
These are high quality.
Yeah.
But we're converting it. Remember the IPAs too recently?
Yeah.
Dude, we
Converted him.
all the things he used to hate.
You guys straight up converted him.
The
I'll
best
say-
part is it's like 2 of my favorite styles: traditional sours and IPAs.
It's so good.
The nutty, it's like a nutmeg almost. There's a little spice to it.
It's something. Nutmeg.
It's like I want to acknowledge that, but yet I don't quite. There is something.
It's not nutmeg.
I don't know if it's just from the barrel.
It's like a tang on your tongue.
well, that's just the sour.
No, he's talking about the.
I know what he's talking about, but I'm just saying it brings it out more.
Maybe you might be right.
Oh.
Everybody tastes different. I believe you.
We do have an answer on the Preacher Man. Russell clarifies, Preacher Man was a legendary trapper in the Northwest. John's wearing a flannel hat, so
There you go.
are a
There's
roasty,
the
sloppy
connection.
Al Pastor cut of human.
Hold on. Did we just try to compare him to a legendary trapper? The dude
Well, no, if
can't
it's-
mow
if
his own lawn without having an asthma
If
attack.
he's a roasty, sloppy Al Pastor Preacher Man, he's at least slathered and
grass in the
charred, if not just a straight cut off a man. That's a little concerning.
Oh my.
There's some sort of spice there I can't place, and it might just be from the barrel, but man, I love it. That traditional sour's there. It's pretty clean.
It's clean.
Did it say what type of barrel they aged it in? Did I miss that?
Barrel aged.
That's it. That's all we got.
Very specific.
So specific.
Yes, it just says barrel.
We're going to continue to work through my whole lineup of Freedom.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Especially
They're
if
really
they're sours
yummy.
like this, you know.
Yeah. I'm excited.
That almost went down my shirt.
That was where I was aiming.
I
That
mean,
was the
it
thing.
was right there.
We'll try again.
It'd been impressive if I could have got that backflip.
It
in.
would have. I mean, it bounced right off. I'm gonna give you that much.
Can confirm. I mean, I'm the one watching the screen here.
It bounced right off.
You just learned how to zoom in.
Russell defends Mudhog, saying, hey, now, he hiked a waterfall with him.
That's true. That's
It
fair.
was 500 feet off the road.
And then Brett's instigating a conversation.
far as you can go.
What was he trapping? Are we talking
That's
about
a
John or the
big-
Master Trapper Preacher Man?
It's a trap.
It's always a trap. It's
It's a
okay.
trap.
I love how he turns it into a Star Wars reference.
I mean, it worked. I got
And
it.
then went into a not Star Wars reference.
I'm really good at that.
When your Star Wars runs as deep as John's does, you can seamlessly segue like that.
Speaking of deep things involving John,
Deep dark hole.
I definitely went down the John hole for the movie
Nope.
tonight.
Yes.
Oh, I went
you
down.
didn't have to.
But
I spelunked the John hole today.
Oh
Like,
damn.
He did.
Oh damn.
I'm so excited.
I read so much history. Like 8th grade me would be impressed. Like,
I'm a huge Tombstone fan. I'm a huge Western fan, and I can't wait to talk about that movie tonight. I really can't.
Oh, the Drunken movie review of the week is
Tombstone!
Would have stopped all that in there.
yeah.
I'm so excited.
I am too. It was a fun movie,
And I proved I watched it by sending you a picture.
Well, you at least made it that far.
Hey, that's 2 in a row.
That's good.
It is.
That's impressive.
He's making an effort.
I promised him I would. Baseball season's over.
Oh,
I
that's
promised
fair.
him, like,
That's fair.
the full baseball season's over. I promised him I'd make the effort, and I am.
So
job.
I have
We
to
give
ask,
you
speaking
an
of
A.
Tombstone, I did watch Suicide Squad over the weekend. Did either or any of
Not
you
yet.
check that
The
out
new
yet?
one?
I haven't yet.
Yes.
Yeah, I watched it.
My boy Josh Hall says it's one of the best of the year.
Because it was, actually, I really enjoyed it. It was far superior than the last one, and it's probably one of the
I
best
don't
DC
agree.
movies that's been out in a while.
I don't agree that it was better than the first one.
What? Your
I mean,
opinion
most
immediately
anything's gonna
validated.
be better than
Yeah,
that.
you can invalidate me. I'm just saying, I don't think it was as good as the first one. The first one, I think, was way better.
We're definitely going to have an off-screen
I don't
conversation
want
about
to
that.
get
Okay.
All I know
But-
is I have not watched it yet, so no spoilers.
No.
I won't spoil anything.
Again, my buddy Josh, who has been on the show, who literally makes movies,
Yeah.
says it's the best of the year. So I'm going to hope it's as good as he says when I watch it tomorrow.
That's fair.
Part of the reason I asked, though, was, like, in hindsight, after watching it after Tombstone, I was like, man, I kind of see, like, a bit of parallel there between the two. So if
Well,
you
it
guys
does
had
surprise me.
seen it, I was going to say, like, you know, you think, because it's, that band of people getting together, you know, perilous
Yeah.
mission, blah, blah, blah. Like, I kind of feel like there's a lot more
Sounds
similarities
more like
there than
Magnificent
differences.
Seven than Tombstone to me.
I got thoughts. We'll save them.
So many thoughts in our head.
Back to beer.
Yeah.
I go first.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
For this tasty beverage.
Tasty.
So tasty.
I mean, it lived up to what I was hoping it would be. Very, very tasty. I love the nuance of the flavors. It's not as plummy as I thought, but that's... I forget what those flavors came out. What? My bad. But
What did you just... What
He
noise
just
was
mumbled,
that?
blah,
What did you
I
just
did.
do? Did you break?
a little bit.
Heat 404.
I'm going to go a 4.75.
ID10T
I really
error?
enjoy it.
4.75.
I really enjoy this. This is
All
good.
right. It's a very good beer. Short stack.
4.
Unfortunately, I have to agree with Short Stack. I think it's really, really good, but I'm only going to give it a 4.
Unfortunate.
Because this is my style, and I want to give it a score like John does.
Okay.
But I that little spice is a little too much. It kind of takes away from the sour a little
You
bit.
notice it way too much.
And that's the only thing that's like
Totally back.
hold me back. I think it just takes away from the fruit and from the sour just a hair. Because my mind kept going back to it. Every time I took a sip, I'm like, this is good. And then my mind would immediately be like, what the fuck is that? So for me, it's going to have to be a 4, which still ends up a really good score of 4.25. I'm getting good at this.
Wow.
We had a lot of this.
Yeah.
In his 30s, Tyler finally masters math.
That's impressive.
There's no letters. I can do math without letters.
Sorry, Tyler finally
That's
masters
fair.
simple addition.
Add letters, I screw up.
Oh my god.
That is getting posted somewhere.
Russell! Damn!
Russell, I'm proud of you. Speaking of which, it is time for Russell to hop off. Russell, thank you for watching, and make sure you check out Turfs Up Radio's Nightcap with Hecubus. It is the perfect way to end your night after we're done. But from 8 to 10 Eastern Time, or...
What?
That is from 5 to 7 p.m. specifically Pacific time.
There we go. He actually got that softball this time.
That's a rough one to say.
Oh yeah.
But, guys, make sure you check it out. He is awesome. Turfs Up is awesome. They play... Russell plays an eclectic assortment of music.
Eclectic assortment is like...
Anywhere from, like, rap to rock to oldies to country to
European metal.
some local small band you've never heard of. You name it, Russ plays
I
it.
like that.
Check them out. It's perfect for those ADHD music fans.
Did you say 88?
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, I did it on purpose with
Yeah.
you two sitting next to me.
That's fair.
So check it out. Listen to Turfs Up Radio. Thank you for everything you do, Russell and Turfs Up.
I thought you were going to go like
Love you, Russell.
full in with that. Where you're going to be like, what'd you say, huh? Like
Love
80
you,
what?
Liz.
I mean, it's John and I.
88 squirrel? Like, you know, one of those?
ADHD squirrel. Yeah, no, I said that because of you two being next
Listening
to
to music with me is is
A
He doesn't-
chore.
He does not finish a song.
Me too.
No. Or if he does finish a song, it's a 10-minute long song that has no words.
Tyler,
Yeah,
I did grab your phone and try to change it on the way up here, didn't I?
John does love his tool.
When I grabbed your
one
phone
must
and I
say.
wanted to control the music.
I love my
Oh,
tool.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
my tool.
Yeah.
You love your tool.
That's not what you told me.
That's clearly wrong.
Thanks for listening, guys. This is the end of hour number 1.
Brett just said he just now realized Tyler has a beard again. Yeah, we kind of have crossed the threshold now.
I've been
haven't
too
we?
lazy to trim it or take care of it right now, and it's going to piss me off soon. So I need to take care of that, otherwise it'll disappear again. It's what I do.
Oh, I know.
Before we jump this, because he's getting ready to get off, speaking to Russell, he said, later, guys, he says he forgot to tell us about big news for Turf's Up. Our podcast is going to get more exposure. I don't know if that's going to involve,
Our podcast?
like, like flashy kind of stuff
know
or what,
something?
but
I know a little bit
Why have I not been told?
because I haven't talked fully about it. So.
John, does it involve a trench coat?
Usually. Usually it does.
I like it. It's good. Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Well, Russell, thank you. Let us know whenever we can announce things that I don't know either, evidently.
I can handle you too.
Fucking John. Anything else there before I close this out?
I think that does it for now.
All right. Guys,
Oh, no, wait.
Motherfucker.
Throwing things is not allowed.
We will be right back in about 2 to 5 minutes, depending on our mood.
Depending on how long Tyler's story takes.
We are.
Oh, because that story.
We
is
are
happening.
the Two Beerded Guys. I'm TBG_Ops guy.
But dog being Q.
With us today, the lovely,
Lauren.
and behind the camera, the one, the only, the guitar freak himself.
I don't know about all that. I'll scream Matt.
Later.
John and off-screen man, bushy beards and awesome hats. Two bearded guys. Oh yes they are 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 two bearded guys. Two bearded guys.
What is up? Welcome back to hour number 2. Matt, where?
The theme song gets darker, and so do usually the beers?
Wait, what?
I mean, that's fair. We are starting with 2 IPAs. But it's still fun to make you say it.
Shout out Tommy Icarus for the awesome Hour 2 theme song.
I'm slightly
who
obsessed
we
with
are
this
going
one.
to be able to release a single soon, hopefully, for him. So that'll be awesome. Excited for that.
Hey, I'm learning more things today.
I've been trying to get this for like 5 months, so.
Yeah,
Just
but I
Tommy.
figured you'd tell me.
Tyler stole my phone, guys.
I did. Tired of you being on it.
I've
So-
looked at it all of twice.
So he took you from your house. You don't have a way home. Now he's got your phone, your only means of communication
You did
outside
get
this
kidnapped.
basement.
I got kidnapped.
Technically, I asked her if I could kidnap her.
That is fair. But he did show up and I got in the car willingly, so.
Consent. It's important.
I was going to say, I don't think we can make any jokes right now. We're just going to keep moving on.
If anybody knows Tyler and I's relationship, they don't really have to there's nothing to worry about. That actually could be false as well. so.
Anyway, we're moving on because Tyler promised to be good tonight. This
Oh, yeah,
is...
He's not allowed to say bad words.
Well, bad words. I can say all I want.
Shit, fuck, cunt. What?
Ooh, he dropped the hard C.
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
Boy!
You,
Hit him with the hard T!
some people get canceled for that, John.
Cancel culture.
One of my
John.
one of my very favorite TikTokers. He's made a living using that word, and it's the funniest shit I've ever
Yeah,
seen.
you're not British, so it's not tough forever here on
This
that.
is
Good job.
this is the story of a girl. Or
No.
sorry, Eagle. At a girl. Eagle Park Brewing's New England Style IPA, double dry hopped with Citra and Motueka. This is Tony had hair in the
90s.
there it is 90s. My fucking hand was where the rest of the word was. Like Tony had hair in the fucking what? 90s.
This is another new to the show brewery, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I do not remember Eagle Park. It's a New England Style IPA. Did the
Where's
little
it from?
bastards not put there? It is 8% ABV. I'm not used to it being that easy to find. I was like looking for small words.
But where is Eagle Park from?
Eagle Park. It's from Muskego, Wisconsin.
Not even park now, is it?
Smart ass.
You can smack him.
Oh.
This is why I can't be friends
It was the weirdest noise. More like, no, stop.
No,
Only 4 more
stop.
times, and he'll be tied.
Yeah.
I was wondering if
There
I was going
it
to get
is.
a point or not.
I was too busy laughing to think of it first.
Too busy.
Yeah.
I know this
Oh, God.
Oh, we're
He can't reach out. You gotta push
Well,
harder.
that's Matt's job. Or Matt's job. John's job. All right, so, yeah, New England Style IPA from Eagle Park out of
Really, IPA?
Wisconsin.
She goes, oh, really? IPA?
I did.
Matt's going to love this one.
Definitely got a nice, what was that, Saved by the Bell vibe on the can art there.
That's accurate, though. Total. You know what it reminds me of more than Saved by a Bell? Rocco's Modern Life.
Ooh.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Throwback.
Tell me I'm wrong.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, total Rocco's Modern Life on that.
All right, so older cartoons that were... So we'll take 90s cartoons because none of them could be made now.
What are you talking about, Ren and Stimpy?
Like Aubrey Monsters.
Name the one that, like, when you think of 90s cartoons, that especially ones that can't be made now, what's the first one that comes to your mind?
What do you mean can't be made now because of inappropriateness?
Yeah, that's usually what... It would be cancel cultured for sure. I got 3, but I got one that comes
Rocco's
directly to my
Modern
mind.
Life is right up there.
This isn't a fair question. You know where I grew up.
So,
I had 3 TV
That's fair.
stations.
That's fair.
Rugrats is right up there.
Ah, no. Rugrats has nothing on Cat Dog.
I like the Disney Afternoon
Yes,
Channel.
Cat Dog. Okay.
Cat Dog and Johnny Bravo.
Oh.
Those two. There is
Yeah.
no way in
Yeah,
hell.
if Pepe Le Pew got canceled, Johnny Bravo definitely would.
Yeah. Rocco's Modern Life, though, and Cat Dog, you are right.
Cat Dog. There's no way in hell.
Rocco's Modern Life is definitely up there on the
Oh, yeah.
adult humor.
Oh yeah.
I'm just going to drink my beer and sip this.
But
Yeah, I forgot about you.
It's okay.
Sorry.
I think you would have to acknowledge
to
Ren
go
and
to my
Stimpy
grandma's
as
if that made you
the
feel better.
crown jewel of the forefront of that.
I think Cat Dog's worse.
I don't remember Cat Dog. I remember watching it, but I don't remember it thoroughly. But
I could almost probably sing it.
Yeah, it's
only in the world is a little cat dog.
Cat Dog, Cat Dog.
Nope, we're done.
I was like, that'll do.
We're done.
Oh, this is the one that replaced the beer I dropped. R.I.P.
Tyler fail.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Guys, that's definitely Rocco's Modern Life vibes. But Saved by the Bell is a close second.
I'm just going to
That I'll
keep
give
drinking
you.
beer. Keep saying words I don't know.
If I could bring up videos, but I'll do that
All right,
after we're done.
beer wise, what do you think, John? Because this is something you do now.
Allegedly.
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 I think it's all right. Like, on
That's
the nose.
his best.
No.
He says it's his most depressing mud hog voice. That's
It was very depressing voice, I'll give you that.
downtrodden.
And
to
I
say
get a
the
little bit of
least.
that pine grass needle on the nose, but it's not super prevalent drinking it. It's a little malty, which I'm enjoying.
It's a
Kinda
hazy.
sweet.
One fine day with a wolf and a purr. And it's stuck in my head the rest of the day.
I just don't think it's
Guarantee
anything
you I'll
that's
get a
great or
text about
outstanding.
Cat Dog tomorrow.
Went down the wrong pipe.
While Tyler's coughing
chokes,
along.
we-
Astringent
Don't
on the
say
back end, on the mouthfeel.
A little bit astringent.
Yeah.
It starts off with a kind of a soft, pillowy
yeah,
mouthfeel.
I was just it's
Dries
all-
out relatively quickly.
Yeah.
It's not my
The problem is it's not. If you want that New England style,
Kind of like both, right?
if you want that New England sweetness, it didn't come through enough. If you're wanting the piney IPA, it didn't come through enough.
Good reach around.
That's what I do.
Got you. Hand check.
Whose hand isn't above the table? Just saying.
They used to do that to us at camp when we were teenagers and we were on the bus. They would yell hand check. We all had to put our hands up.
What
On the
Baptist
bus?
school did you go to?
I was going to say, my camp instructors didn't want to know where our hands were, so...
Well, that's why we got hand
You ever
checked.
ride a bus to a detassel? Is it a farm to detassel?
I just
No,
walked out
but
of
I know what
the house and
detasseling
into the
is.
field.
He got yelled at to detassel.
There was definitely no hand checks there.
That's fair.
What
There's a
are
lot of hiding
you
underneath.
talking about?
Well, I
You
believe
all
it.
know it. If you don't know what hand checks are,
No, the detasseling?
do you know what detasseling
You
is?
grew up on a farm.
Yeah.
Not every farm.
Detasseling
Hey,
corn.
not every farm does
He
it.
did horses, didn't he?
No, I mean, we farmed, but we had a fucking combine. We didn't do that shit by hand.
No,
Where did you grow up?
No,
detasseling is
detasselling's different.
so the
Even
point.
I knew that, and I grew up in the city.
The point of detasseling is to keep from cross pollination. Essentially, once the corn starts to mature, you take the tassels off.
Country
Every
boys.
other row.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
From 6 a.m. to 9 p.m.
now.
Wow, no, that sounds like a god awful job. Who would fucking do
It's
that?
awful.
Actually, you sign
it's
up at
all
about like
14
10
to
years
16-year-old
old.
kids.
Yeah.
No, for the most part, like my uncle and grandpa,
Unsupervised.
my uncle and grandfather didn't really do it when I was a
What you do in the
kid.
cornfield.
And they did it in the cornfield.
And they did it in the cornfield.
That's the nice thing.
Hand check.
Hand check.
But yeah,
Cornfield
grandpa sent me
handshake.
out one time to do it just to teach me. Basically, I think just to be like, this is what we used to do. Basically, I think grandpa just wanted me to have to do something. He was tired of me that day and just stuck me out there.
That sounds right.
But for the most part,
I
they
get
didn't do
tired
that.
of you
Thank
too.
God. My first ever job was working on the farm, walking out into an empty field
Picking up
where the
rocks.
front loader was and loading rocks into the front loader.
I picked strawberries.
I would have rather that. You could eat
I
those.
would have picked
You would.
strawberries too.
This beer, like I said, it's just not enough in any way, shape, or form on either way.
Yeah.
I think it kind of ends up in it pisses off some New England fans and pisses off some
Yeah.
West Coast fans because it tries to do both and kind of fails.
It's not that it's bad. It's just, it's weird.
Now, just to
It's
take the
different.
counterpoint here, what if, they were trying to do a little bit of both to appeal to maybe both people? And you kind of get this
But they failed doing that.
cross-mogenation where you got some of A and you got some of B.
The only thing I could see,
Matt's being optimistic.
the only thing I could see this being really useful for is people who've only drank New Englands and are trying to start drinking West Coast, like a transition beer. I
like
could
their
see that.
can art.
It's okay. It's just not what I want out of this. Lauren, you are first.
I'm gonna have to go with like a 2.5.
Ouch.
Ouch, Bill. Population.
I think it's perfectly fine. Just didn't give me enough, so I'm gonna go just below average with a 2.75.
I'm going to go 2.75 as well. It's not that it's
my favorite
bad. It
at
just
all. It's
it
rough.
didn't work.
Yeah.
It's drinkable, but yeah, 2.75.
Can we get Matt's weigh in on this, even though he's off screen?
I was gonna say a 3, so I'm not too far off from you guys. Like it's
Okay.
not bad. It's not great. It's a hazy IPA. Like it's a middle of the road. It's not poorly crafted. It's just.
I just realized we forgot to ask your opinion on the sour that we had right before break.
Oh, that we all liked.
Yeah.
What is your opinion?
That's the only one we'd forgotten too. We were doing well.
We were.
That one's one that I probably wouldn't get frequently myself, but I did enjoy it. It was well crafted. It was very good, and I think it would be good to have to split with other people if they want. You know, they had that novelty beer. To, hey, try this.
Novelty beer? It's a traditional. All right,
It's
anyway.
lambic.
With plum. I don't know. That's not my wheelhouse. I don't know. I would go 4.25 though.
Solid score.
Just because it was very good, and for me not liking that style and really enjoying it as much as I did, I was very pleased with that. We also got Good Beer Fella on. What's up, Chief?
Good beer fella. Hey, Matt.
Big
what
shoots.
What did we brew on Saturday?
A beer.
Wow.
I remember
So
drinking more
specific.
than brewing.
We drank a lot. We did. It
John,
Drank a lot
what?
on Saturday too.
John, what'd you guys brew?
was a black IPA.
That was it. Made a fantastic hot warty.
Fantastic
bet
hot
it
wordy.
did.
We used fresh grown hops.
I saw the
Columbus hops
picture. Yep.
from Smell Money's Garden. And then for dry hopping, we're going to use 9 different ounces, so 9 1-ounce packets
I see.
of different hops that we had in Kevin's freezer.
Just to get rid of some hops.
And to match the name of the beer,
Oh God.
Oh gosh.
Polyamorous Sex Room.
Only John.
I think you should have done 6 hops instead of 9, and done She Rides 6 Wild Hops.
Oh, write that
can be the
down.
next one. That can be the next one.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it's good.
I came up
I'm
with
not
a
even
good
mad
one.
at that.
You did. You got
We're
good
not
spot,
giving you
matey.
credit though.
They just both did. Nice try.
No, we're not giving you credit.
And it's in my notebook.
I got to give it where it's deserved. He doesn't get it. He doesn't do that very often.
Exactly.
You got to reward the
he
good
doesn't
behavior.
do things good very often.
Yeah,
so
it's the
okay.
carrot or the stick. You know which one works? The carrot, not the stick.
I just got death glared. Wait, you're already pouring. You didn't even say anything.
I know. You guys were talking. I was going to pour while you talked. I do that on occasion.
He's getting way more sassy.
Yeah, it happens. He's getting way more drunker.
No, it's me trying to
He's
hold
not
in.
getting drunk, though. But
I'm trying to hold in all my other comments is the problem, so
Yeah.
I'm sassy to...
You're. That's fair. You can be sassy.
All right, so this is a Simcoe...
so our score was a 2.75 total.
Yeah.
2.75.
Yeah.
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 Simcoe, Mosaic, and Sadus. I don't know that one. Double...
Sadist?
S-A-T-U-S.
Saddest.
Sadist?
Saddest.
I mean, we're not sadists. Most of
We
us.
should be. Now, double. This is a quadruple dry hop double IPA from New Image Brewing. We have had some... Oh, actually, John,
That is a
it's been a
whole lot
while
of
since
words.
you've read. I know it's a long one for you.
It's very long.
But I didn't read it. I just want to hear some Mudhog voice.
Well, here we are again. How have you been since last time? Holding up all right from the avalanche of hops in that triple dry hopped double IPA. First, if it was double, then it was triple. Now you hold in your hands the fabled quadruple dry hopped double IPA. We didn't even think we could come up with like 2 months ago. What's next? Quintuple? Is that the next thing after quadruple?
I think so.
Quintuple.
Quint, yes.
It-
No, actually,
it literally
penta.
asked that question.
Does it really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, if
They
history,
questioned it as well.
if history has taught us anything in this game, then yeah, probably. What we definitely know, right at this moment, is that we crammed so much Simcoe, Mosaic, and Sadus
Yes!
into this beast, you'll have so much hop exposure, you'll be ready for the next version in no time.
Thank you, sir. That was a
That was
very pleasant,
well-
very pleasant listen.
Yeah.
Was that not a Mudhog Reads?
Damn it. Every time.
It does not have the ABV, John. Oh, yeah, it does.
You
Wow,
gotta
no,
read the
that
little
is
word.
shitty. 9.5%.
Okay.
It blue, hey, light blue on slightly darker blue.
It is.
not the best
It's
cat
rough.
Like, don't be
As
a
a
dick.
graphic designer, what did you say about that?
Fuck that.
From a graphic designer.
Not
God,
done
hey,
well.
What was that one the other day that was silver on silver?
Trying to read different tones of gray.
Oh, I literally was like, somebody was like, oh, can't you read? And John goes, no, right now, no.
No.
Fuck that. There is certain rules to coloring in graphic design. If you don't know them, don't do it.
Wait, we gotta do the small money swirl?
Oh, okay.
I already did. Sorry.
I'm copying. Don't worry. Yeah, listen.
Wait,
Well.
for those
Everybody
new
always
listeners,
copies off me.
Jonathan, why don't you teach us about the Smo Money Swirl?
Well, see, the small money swirl, when you're going to drink beer, you can drink beer for fun, but if you want to drink beer to taste and actually do some tasting notes on it, you want to
Which is also
swirl the beer to release aromas. However,
You sound
there's
so
a trick to
professional.
this. There's a trick to this. Because you might grab your beer like, oh, I'm just going to swirl. All right. But to get your mind in the proper mindset to taste, you do it the opposite direction that you normally would.
I did go left rather than right.
So you signal your brain, wait, something's different. Something's, that's because I'm getting ready to actually taste this. Not just drink it.
That's fair.
Then when the nose,
And then what,
the
John?
nose is a big part of that as well. So with
And
swirl,
then what?
Hey,
But wait, there's
take a
more.
deep breath, get a first deep breath, and then you kind of give it one more swirl, take one last nose and trail it, because it does release another set of aromas. Lastly, you put it in your mouth,
That's what she said.
and you actually swish it around, making sure it touches every bit of your tongue. Smo made sure and taught everybody on the show that
So many
the
sexual
way
references.
the way you learn taste
clearly
buds
you've never
for each
drank
area,
beer.
each area had a different flavor. Smo made sure and reminded everybody that that's a fucking lie.
Yeah, that's a lie.
Your entire tongue has all the taste buds, so you make sure that it hits every part of it to make sure you taste it all.
Words to live by.
Results showed, that's a lie.
That tastes good.
Are you saying that beer is not the father?
Yup.
All right, Maury.
The
Fun
results say.
I spoke to him over the phone.
That's scary.
Maury?
To Maury?
Yeah.
For
Povich?
real life?
Yeah.
The Maury?
Yeah.
Why?
Why? Were you like in contention or something?
That's a story you need to tell.
It's not really. It was when I worked for my brokerage firm I worked for.
Uh-huh.
And he was a client who had to call his
okay.
account.
Oh.
Damn.
That's a lot less
I
exciting.
was about to say.
The best part
were
about the
you
story-
the father?
The best part
Did you
about
say
the
this
story,
isn't your account?
that would have been amazing. But on the account,
You are not the account holder.
on the account, his name was Maurice.
Ding ding.
Maurice Povich.
Yeah. So I said, hello, is this Maurice Povich?
Okay, both of you, I will have to say, knowing both of you in, like, personal life, y'all both have your, like, talking voices that are way different than your regular
Yeah, I just
voices.
choose not to use mine very often.
Like,
My phone voice
yeah.
is way.
I'm not gonna lie, I have my phone voice, too.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
Well, yeah.
I just don't like using it.
What's your phone voice?
I mean, that's for.
I can do it, but I don't want to.
Yeah, what's your 900 number of voice?
I believe it's called an OnlyFans.
Yeah, I just want to see if it sounds
First
familiar.
of all, don't
That's
put
a-
my
that
shit
is-
out there
that-
like that.
That
I didn't
is
say you had one,
Don't
goddamn.
put my shit out
I
there
did not
like
say
that.
you had one, goddamn.
You just did.
No, you just
No,
did.
that was you just.
We've used this joke on most people on the show.
Matt's got it.
Just most people don't
Matt
take
actually
offense.
I was
does have
just
an
gonna
OnlyFans.
say it like how I used to answer the phones at my dad's jewelry store, not like that.
You dumb
And
dumb.
you know what? We
You're
have
the
gone.
dumb
We
dumb.
have gone from 900 numbers for sex talks to OnlyFans.
It's a good
That's
point.
fair.
That is evolution.
It's
in
on
the porn
the I mean, yeah.
Guys, this is what we do.
You give humanity the internet, and they'll figure out a way to make it sexy.
industry. I will.
Cheers. You're not wrong,
Further
Matt.
confirming she has an account.
I'm gonna keep drinking now.
Interesting things our guests do.
It actually was deleted at one point, so.
And that's
So-
why she says she does nothing.
On double, hey, so this is double. This is New Image Brewing. We have had quite a few New Image beers on the show before.
We have.
They've always been kind of mid-range. New Image is very popular out of Colorado.
I like Colorado.
Is it Arvada or Arvada?
Arvada.
I knew it was because Arvada is basically Denver. It's in the same
It
fucking
is.
area.
It is.
It's a suburb, for God's sakes.
Is it Lawrence or is it Indy?
Or is it Carmel?
Pretty much the
Carmel's
same.
actually a city. Lawrence, depending on where you're at, is maybe not.
That's fair.
But no, it is very popular brewery. I'm very hit or miss on it personally. I'm enjoying this. Don't get me wrong. I don't think it's quite as they hype it up with that big nice paragraph that John read, that foot-long paragraph.
So essentially,
That foot long.
That's what I was doing the whole time.
That foot long.
But it's solid. It's balanced. It doesn't taste like every other IPA, which is
Can
nice.
you put it back on the can?
We're not on can anymore.
I know.
so.
I'm just saying. You moved.
Slight sweetness.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nice hop finish. Mouth feels very pillowy at the beginning with an astringency at the end, which is kind of what you'd expect.
I was a little scared when they talked about how much hops were in it. That
There was
there
some,
would be
though.
some hop burn, and there's not.
So the problem is,
At all.
I got really excited when they talked about how much hops were in it,
Because you like hoppy stuff.
and then it
Yeah.
just didn't quite get to where I was hoping. But we've been really
I really
spoiled
wanna
with some
see what
really
these-
good IPAs lately. And so that's part of my problem right now is I was like, oh, we're going to have another one. And then it just
Yeah. I'm excited to see what these scores are. I think it's going to be across the board.
broke my heart a little
I
bit.
think it's going to be right in the middle.
Probably.
Double. It is Lauren's. No, it is my turn to go first.
It is.
Give it
Make up your mind.
I'm going to give it a 3.5.
Thank you.
It's above average. It's solid. The ABV is a nice little bump. It doesn't drink like 9.5. Definitely drinks a little bit lower than that. But there's IPAs in that style. And I know we don't compare really with our scores, but like 3F by Citra comes to mind where it's not, it's one less. But 3F by Citra is light years above this.
Yeah.
You can find that at Windmill Brewing Company.
Shout out
Way
Chris
to
Knight.
plug.
yeah.
Hey, we try to take care of our friends.
I know.
But
Chris was nice.
Chris sucks, but you know. Nah. Chris is probably the best beer rep in the state. But
It is.
it's good, just not quite over the top. So I'm going to give it a 3.5.
I'm going to go 3.25. I wish it popped a little bit more. I wish it was brighter. I wish it was fresher. I don't think it was old,
No, it's not.
but I wanted more brightness from it.
So give it a number.
it all.
You didn't give it a number.
I want it now.
3.25.
Oh, you did?
Sorry
That's
about
what
that.
I was going to say. Is 3.25.
So that comes out to a 3.25 average. Off-screen, Matt, not that you count, nor should you, but what would you give it?
I say you count.
I think I would agree with you, actually, Tyler.
Never mind, you count right now.
I don't know. It's maybe not the best example of the IPA, but for someone like me that's not a big IPA
Why you
fan,
think you're
I'm a little bit of an
'Cause
ABV
it's
whore,
comfort.
and I like the sweeter maltierness of this compared to
Copycats.
that piney, grassy stuff. Like, this was more appealing to me than other IPAs that we've had. Or, well, some other IPAs. We've been on a hot
lower
streak.
my score because Matt liked it.
No. You need to be good and be
Clearly.
nice and agree.
You just told him to be nice.
And
Have you
agree.
met him before?
Both of you have
And
Columbia
agree.
glasses on. Holy
Are
man.
mine
I
Columbia
wish.
right now?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot what my new ones were.
Sorry, both of your heads are right by mine, and they're
And
both Columbia glasses.
All three of your hats are backwards
Ooh,
now.
I'm struggling.
Oh no, I told them that
They're not cool unless they pee their pants.
That is not what I
If
said.
peeing your pants is cool, then consider
If
me
that's
Miles Davis.
John got a movie quote!
Woo!
Proud of
That
you.
one I watched a lot, yeah.
Wow, good job, John.
That's not Star Wars.
Matt,
That's the level we're at now.
Matt was so excited.
Yeah,
It was.
can't
Okay,
believe
what's
that.
next?
John's not a movie quote guy.
No.
Can't remember shit.
Or
I
a
can't
movie
either, it's
guy.
okay.
Yeah, just, I think more
No,
the second.
people are like, hey, you remember this one? And I'm like,
I know.
no, I don't remember
And
it
we
at
also
all.
have Andrew Thomas Wilkes on. Is that damn delivery boy?
Who?
In reference to Chris.
Oh,
Yeah.
A beer that John was a big fan of.
That's
I
fair.
enjoyed that one.
I think you gave it either a 4 or a
I gave it
3.75.
That's 3.5.
Yeah. Either way, it was solid. You gave it a solid score.
Yeah. And also one thing we have not talked about
What?
is an upcoming trip,
2.
Boone County Jail.
Oh yeah.
Distillery.
Oh shit. What day are we doing that?
That's on Wednesday, the 18th.
Okay, I'm good.
What month? This month?
This month.
Okay.
Which
Oh, wait,
actually,
Wednesday the
guys,
18th, yes.
make sure you give it a 3.75. By the way, I was right.
Oh, sweet.
So
So glad we have our reference book here.
Wednesday the
Handy
18th.
dandy.
notebook.
Our handy notebook.
On Wednesday the 18th, we're going to be at Boone County Distillery in Lebanon, Indiana at 7 p.m. We are doing a...
We were singing
I had
Dora
to
the
finish it.
Explorer.
I had to finish it.
Yeah.
We just got a letter.
We just got a letter.
Clues.
We just
So it's
got a
Handy Dandy
letter.
Notebook.
Wonder who it's from.
Yes.
Woo!
Steve taught you how to live, man.
True statement.
What was it?
It's the shit we grew up with.
All right, I literally took my nephews to see Blue's Clues live one time.
How'd that go?
Yeah.
I didn't want to go, but my mom literally went, I'll let you skip school. I was in middle school. She's like, I'll let you skip school if you go with me so I don't have to be alone. And I was
yes.
I'm like, wait, how long is it? She goes, the show's only an hour and a half. And I'm like, whole day
yes.
out of school, hour and a half. Let's roll. She's like, thank God.
That was the good part about being one of the oldest people, wasn't it?
Damn straight.
Yeah,
So-
great.
No, it works out with, shit, I was talking about something. You guys
The
confused me.
18th.
Boone County Jail.
Boone County. I was trying to find all my notes and it wasn't here.
Nope.
Do you want me to scribble
No.
it for
So
you?
Boone County Distillery in Lebanon, Indiana on the 18th at 7 o'clock. We're going to do a live from there. They're going to give us a little bit of a tour. We're going to kind of see what they do. It's in the old Boone County Jail.
Yeah.
So it's going to have a little bit of history. John and I are history nerds. It's a win-win for us.
It might be a little creepy.
I'm excited to see their operation because they're making really good products right now.
Yeah, I really enjoy that.
Right behind us is not
No,
there
I
anymore.
took it
Did
up
you
and
move
started
it?
drinking.
Oh,
It's almost empty.
Like-
I saw that up there.
He got excited.
Yeah, the conjugal visit.
Conjugal visit.
Oh,
the-
wait.
The
It's upstairs.
Arizona green tea.
yeah.
It's upstairs. I saw it.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. I broke out the barrel-aged gin Saturday from them.
How'd that go?
It's
Oh, it
so
went.
tasty.
It went.
You don't have to.
It
So
went.
I drank. I had a little bit straight. It was
That was
tasty.
the look of
I
it
also
went.
added it with the tonic, but no additional at that. Just to cut it with tonic.
Yeah.
You don't need any lemon or lime with it.
Try it with
that
Stiegel.
barrel really.
It's
That barrel
flavored.
really brings out the flavor. You don't have to add to it. It was a fantastic
Okay,
beverage.
I want to try this.
They also
I'm
make.
going to.
God, what all have we had from them?
The absinthe.
We've had an absinthe
I've
that's
got some.
I got a
solid.
funny story about absinthe.
We've had.
So
had
does
a lot
most
of shit
people.
by them. Check them out.
No normal story
I
started
bought
with.
a
Also-
bottle just to use it to put in a fish tank. That's my story.
Also, join us. Join us on the 18th. Hey, it makes us look good.
Yes.
Hey, do that.
But join us on the 18th. You won't regret it. It'll be a good time. We'll have some drinks.
Yeah.
I get paid on the 18th, so maybe I'll buy somebody a drink. Hey, you know what?
I'll
Hey,
make
I
it
call
me.
dibs.
hey, first two people that aren't a part of Two Beerded Guys.
Well, shit.
Hey, that counts me.
If you actually showed up, I believe it. First two people that show up
It's gotta be an asshole.
that come up to John and I and go, "Hey, we're here because of you. I'll buy you a drink." So there we go.
I got places.
And John will buy the third person.
Yeah. And Matt by the fourth person.
Perfect. I
One,
get stuck
two,
with two, and
and
they
three.
get one each. Fuck me. Really?
No, not you.
Miss something. Miss something.
That is not what I meant by that statement, but I will.
But check it out. We'll have a good time. We'll buy you a beer or a whiskey. I forgot where we were going for a second. Distillery. We'll
Yeah,
buy you
yeah.
something.
Get it right.
Go.
Tired. I had it until then. Leave me alone.
No.
All right. It is time
not leave
for
you
our next
alone.
beer.
So excited. Is there stouts time? Stout time. Yay, stouts.
There it is.
And it's Wolf's Ridge and River North.
And it's 10.8.
And 19.2.
This was not both, is it?
And it says
All right.
cinnamon.
So, no.
I was so excited.
Wolf's Ridge Brewing Company, established in 2013, is a 10.8% coffee cinnamon imperial stout. It is called Direwolf Yub Nub.
Nub nub.
That's
Nub nub.
Yub nub.
Proudly
Yum, yum.
brewed and bottled by Wolf's Ridge Brewing out of Columbus, Ohio. There is a nice little paragraph, but it's my turn to read. Mine's not nearly as sultry, but I'm still reading. And don't sound so damn disappointed, bitch.
He just called me a bitch. He's gonna pay for that.
Beginning is a fun...
Not in the way you want.
Well,
Continue.
the first couple lines actually work really well for this. Beginning is a fun experiment with one of our favorite Northeast Ohio bars for their annual May the 4th Be With You event. This beer's name draws inspiration from a favorite
nub.
childhood film back before there was a special edition edit. Just like its inspiration,
Wolf's Ridge.
the beer itself became an oft-demanded fixture at our release parties. We're now finally pleased to present this bottle
parties.
to you. An example of the power of fan adoration. Yub nub, ye chop,
Yub
yub
nub.
nub.
all right. John, as the reigning Star Wars nerd, what is Yub Nub then?
I really don't remember. But it's a fun word to say. Yub nub.
It's
You
what
just
the,
threw that across the table.
the
It's a little guy.
fuckers-
Yeah.
The
The
little
Ewoks?
fuckers.
The
Is it
sand
Ewoks?
people?
Yeah.
They're not Ewoks?
No, not the sand people, you dum-dum.
Yep, yep.
Tree little people.
Ewoks.
Yeah, Ewoks.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
They said Yub Nub, wasn't it?
No, somebody said sand people.
Yeah.
Are they the ones that do it?
No, I said sand people are different than Ewoks.
Well, yeah, dear. We know.
Actually, you don't really see under their hood. Maybe.
Return of the Jedi, yeah.
Yep, yep. Yeah, it's Ewoks.
Yeah.
I was right.
Why was Yum Num removed?
I'm so proud of myself for
I
knowing
mean, they
that.
were explaining the tree fort that's in the bottle art there. That was
Yeah.
kinda-
I'm afraid to play the song because then, like...
Oh, we'll get shut down on
Yeah.
Facebook.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
definitely
no.
don't need to play it.
No, we
We've done
ju-
enough songs get stuck in your head in this episode.
Yep, yep.
Don't do songs. We get shut down for that shit. That's canceled.
But
Facebook shut us
I am
down.
horrible at singing, so it'll never...
Facebook
never
shut us down on when we did Game of Thrones in what?
Oh, yeah.
5 seconds?
5
Yeah,
seconds.
it was
Facebook's like,
very,
yep.
very quick.
Oh, that's the shirt we need, guys. This is the shirt we need.
Yub Nub.
Yub Nub. With
Yub
Ewoks.
Nice. I'm really proud of myself for remembering that was the Ewoks.
That was proud. Proud moment.
I love
Okay, but
bottle art.
But we all say John's. Make it pop up your background. The other one.
It's Boba Fett.
I know, but it
know,
just
dude.
proves you're the Star Wars nerd.
We already know his.
Okay,
artist tells us.
but I can be the. Where's your Harry Potter thing?
Mine's bigger.
Ding ding. Okay.
And I
yeah.
could show it.
This is another landing strip joke.
Hold on.
Wait.
No, Tyler can find his.
Next.
But my Disney one's bigger compared to your Disney one. Who's bigger? Who's bigger?
Still me.
Once my thigh one gets done, then mine'll be bigger. That sounded way bad.
Did you hear that, guys?
Never mind.
Her boyfriend's lucky.
Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna drink
Sit
my
out of
beer
this.
now.
What's a good
Yeah,
beer?
you're good to sit out of
Good
this
beer.
one.
Yep.
You know better.
The nose on that's fantastic.
It is.
It smells really
Listen,
good. It's
As
like
we know, cinnamon always scares me. The
Hi, guys.
Rusty
Hey.
Nail last week was amazing,
Guy, guy!
but that for me, like, that's the best possible outcome of a cinnamon. But I believe in Wolf's Ridge.
that is
I believe
purely
it's rich.
coffee cinnamon.
It's present, but it's not.
You
Like-
just
I was watching Matt's reaction. Come here, short stack.
Yes.
I haven't met this one yet.
Getting rated by kids. It's awesome. This is Kylie.
She gives good hugs.
That's good.
Hi, Kylie. I've known your dad and Tyler for a long time.
Come here, sweet pea. What have you been up to?
She had
I
her
had
first
soccer.
soccer.
Oh, how did it go today?
I played soccer when I was your
High
age.
Love you, sweet pea.
Did you do good? Yeah.
And she made the basketball team for the Noblesville Girls Club.
Ooh, atta girl.
So,
Yes.
Doesn't surprise me. The way she plays defense, dang.
That's,
heard Maddie
that's
was
what
on
I
the
played.
team. That's awesome.
Love you, sweetheart.
Did you have fun? Good.
Oh,
She really does give the best hugs.
yeah, she does.
That's what kids are for.
Oh, even though off-screen hugs,
Why
even.
are you asking me this, Ryan?
Do I need to hit somebody?
No, it's one of my players for high
Do
or
I
for
get
high
my
school.
phone back, by the way?
Oh, I forgot I still
Not
had
until
it.
you finish your beer.
Yeah.
Fuck, okay. Challenge accepted.
Not till the show's over.
It's like no dessert until you finish your peas, you know? One of those.
I actually like to eat peas, so.
She said pizza, right?
I did
Yes.
have an S in
She
that.
said eat, not drink.
Yeah, let's be specific here.
Back to the beer.
So I'm sipping on this beer, and
Children
the
are gone, we're
flavors,
okay.
the flavors aren't bad flavors. Actually,
Matt,
done
no,
well,
Matt,
but I
on that
wish
one.
the body was a bit more supportive
Body's a little thin. The cinnamon's a little strong.
with a thicker body. I think it would. Support.
I agree, but the problem is with
It's
the body it has.
Yeah.
Cinnamon's a little strong. The coffee's a little bitter. It's a little roasty.
yeah.
So when you're getting that cinnamon, which can come off as a little bitter in beer, you're getting a roasty coffee, a thin body that doesn't support it. It is a lot hitting you right away. It's actually why I was like staring at Matt when he first took a sip because I was like curious what his face would do. It's not bad,
Yeah.
Surprised you're-
It's actually, it is good.
just not as good as what I was hoping.
Yeah. Wolf's Ridge does an amazing job. They're underrated.
You just like stouts.
I do. But Wolf's Ridge
But that also makes
does
it more
an amazing
critical.
job.
Yeah.
They're very, very good. This one, I'm not let down by. I still enjoy it. But it's not their strongest outing.
It's kind of like, you know, when Tyler was making up those flavors that only he was getting and none of us were from that lambic. If it's your favorite style,
True
you
statement.
are more cynical and more.
Technically, John was getting it. I described it incorrectly.
Are we talking about the same thing?
On the
No.
lambic. He got
No.
a flavor. Yes, he did.
I think good flavor.
So fuck off.
John was getting it?
No.
And then I pour it forward. Thank you.
I was yelling at him.
I was getting it and you said no.
Okay. Welcome to putting us in the same three of us in the same room at this time. You know what I was
Fuck it out the window, son.
Good job.
The last 5 minutes.
Yes, that.
If we actually edited this show,
but
There
we
go.
don't.
It's gone.
Cheers.
Live.
we don't have time to edit out all the shit we need to
Plus,
edit
we don't
out.
really know
Because
how to.
all of us work, and no one has time for that shit. So fuck.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
You know what we didn't
Ain't
do?
nobody got time for that.
We didn't record the audio only broadcast.
Ah,
either.
shit! I meant to do that.
Damn it.
And then when you were sitting here
Off
opening the
screen,
stuff, I
Matt,
was
you
like,
can't edit that.
I didn't.
What?
No.
Yes.
I can click play,
Said my
pause,
name.
and record.
High five. Cheers.
Air five for
No,
sucking,
hey,
yeah.
we're gonna rope back into this beer. Matt, what are you picking up?
You're
What?
stout, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
I don't know. I feel like this is a mixed bag. Like it's not bad. Like I don't dislike it. The cinnamon is more present than I would care for, but it's not like super cinnamon. It's not like I'm like turned off by it. Like it's just more cinnamon than I was hoping.
Yeah.
But I think it's like it's on the high end of acceptable for cinnamon. Like if it was any higher, I'd be like too much.
My thing is with this beer, the level of cinnamon and the bitterness of the coffee, and that's two things I enjoy a lot. I can't drink that by myself.
Yeah, that'd be a lot.
That's
I
a
wouldn't-
lot. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love like just cracking a bomber. I really enjoy and sipping on it all night. I love doing that.
But-
Dark Lord's one I've done that with. Some of the old school gloops I've done
Stop
that
trying to look for
with.
something.
I'm trying to look for palate cleansers. I'm gonna need it for the last beer.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're gonna just get a pull out of our hoppy lager.
I could
That'll
definitely
work.
drink a bottle of this if I wanted to, but it wouldn't be like I'd be like enjoying it by the end of the bottle. Like, okay, this is kind of more just like getting it down than like sipping and being, you know, savoring it. The coffee is a little bit kind of bittering. I agree with you on that one. Again, it's on the like the threshold of everything. The coffee's almost too much. The cinnamon's almost too much, but neither really are. So I'm not completely off on it. But it's like John said, not their best outing. It's a solid beer, but it's not like my favorite stout by any means. Like I wouldn't say like try this over, you know, other stuff.
Who goes first?
Is it
You.
my turn or your turn?
It's my turn.
Go for it.
It's probably a little generous, but I'm gonna go 3.5.
Ooh.
3.5. I do think it's still solid. I like what they did with the cinnamon. My biggest hang up is the body.
Oh yeah, body's a little thin too.
Yeah.
yeah, you're right on that one. I forgot to mention that.
Do I go next?
That's you.
I'm gonna go a solid 3 just because I struggle to drink stouts in the summer. Like, I really do. I'm that girl that, like, I would rather drink something much lighter and fruitier in the summer, so drinking that.
This beer this time, you can't just... Fine, continue. Sorry.
Are you done with your commentary?
No, but go ahead.
I like it. It's a good flavor, but, like, oof. It's a little strong. That's all I gotta say.
Oof.
That's what Lauren just did right there.
Like, give me it January 15th and it'll be a different story.
Yeah, but when you're doing a beer review show and you're drinking beers of all styles all
I
year
get
long,
that, but my point is season makes a difference, and if you want to fight me on it, fight me on it.
I mean, it doesn't, but
Matt agrees.
No, he doesn't. He said he'll fight you on it.
Oh.
like,
I just want to see you two scrap.
if you're
I had
outside...
the nickname Scrappy Doo for a minute. So.
my money's on Lauren.
Actually, against all of you, I'd take my own money, so.
Oh, you're adorable. Nice high five, by the way.
Andrew Thomas Wilkes says stouts aren't seasonal.
Ugh! I don't like him.
This is why I like our fans.
Stouts are seasonal. Winter. Give me a stout.
What did
in
you
here.
give it?
A 3.
Perfect average.
Yeah, it's good. It's not bad. I
I just
just
wanted to argue with her. I didn't hear what
struggle
her score was. Is that
to
bad?
drink stouts in the summer.
Is
Can
it
we-
bad?
can we-
That's a you problem.
Does that mean we
I
can cut
understand
a portion on the
it's
next
a me
one?
problem.
Is it...
All you beer-loving people
okay.
people, I understand.
Is it bad that I didn't even hear her score? I just wanted to argue with her.
Do you
No.
want me to take my shoe off and hit you? Probably. That's actually accurate.
You heard the noise I made when you slapped him.
Right into that.
Yeah, I did. Like, let's be real, I already know.
I'm going to agree with John. I think it's 3.5. I've been struggling because I've gone as low in my head as like a 2.75.
Yeah.
That cinnamon and coffee
Jeez.
is a lot.
It is. It's
But
a
then at the same
strong flavor.
time, in the amount I had, I did enjoy it.
It was good.
The problem is the cinnamon coffee's done well. It's the body that let it down.
Yeah, so I'm going to
It
go with
wasn't
3.5. I might be overscoring it a little bit,
You both said that.
but I'm going to give it a 3.5, which comes out to a 3.25 average, I believe.
Oh, I have to do the
No,
math.
you need to do math. We need
I
a
do the
calculator. It's that time in the night. We need a calculator.
3.25.
Good job.
Because it comes out to 3.3333333.
Good. 3.
Do you like how I had that in my head? I got it.
You did good. I'm proud.
I was
of you
only a
for
hair
that.
behind you on it.
Okay, wait. Does my cheesecake get added back in or no?
We'll see how much time we have at the end.
We
As of right now, it's a possibility.
have a
I
10.
can't comment on that right now. That's,
Yeah, I cannot comment. That was a
What are you looking
doggy. It was a doggy.
Oh,
Hammy.
no. Yeah, you probably should.
Hammy got laid down.
No.
That's
Oh.
it.
Oh, hearts.
Oh. Right.
Stop
I
looking.
didn't know
See,
Hammy was in that bad a
can I
shape.
have my phone
I
back
don't either.
now?
I don't know the story behind that. I'd like to know.
He gave it back to me.
I honestly had just forgot I had it for a while, and then
You're
he
an
told me
asshole.
no. So,
Yeah, and you both
okay.
just ran with it like I'm
Nothing
the dad
important
here.
happened. I only got like 3 new followers on TikTok. We're good.
you're still like 6,500 behind me, so it's fine.
Doubt it.
You really have
Open the
that?
beer.
Yeah, I would love
Yeah,
to.
we're
I
not
would love
measuring
to- I would love
TikToks.
Oh, but she's so good. I love her.
I like it.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you could fuck right off. Anyway.
How in the fuck is that possible?
Baseball. Baseball's dumb.
Baseball is dumb. And his background has always been his dog because he's obsessed with his dog.
Damn straight I am. All right, guys, this is...
He never lets his dog alone.
That's true.
I'm so excited about this.
Like a dog with a bone.
I am dangerously
Well, you don't
excited
get as
about
much this time. You bitched about stouts in the summer. You don't get as much.
Fuck you.
Should we pre-score this one?
No.
5.
That's
What
where
I
was
think it's gonna be.
No.
Back in there, bitch.
Like, if it's not a 5, I'm so disappointed.
That's bullshit.
I kind of hate to agree. Like
Accurate though.
I don't want to pre-score, but like I think it's fair.
Do it
Like
again.
what would you expect, or what do you
What
hope?
is
What do
it?
you think it's gonna be?
Like the history of the brewery on the show, knowing how much we really enjoy this beer, this brewery in general.
Oh, man.
It's a double 19.2, our favorite style. Like
push it over.
I am 100%. If it's not a 5, I'm disappointed.
All right, so this is the barrel-aged double Avarice from River North Brewing. As John said, one of our all-time favorites.
gotta do it the opposite
It and
way.
Revolution are absolutely our two, like, coup de grace beers and breweries.
Smells
This
good.
is a
Smells like
19.5% stout-aged in
Yeah.
whiskey
Smells
barrels.
like straight whiskey.
This is from 2021. Only 150 cases bottled. And all it says is, "What have we done?"
That's about what it smells like too.
I've said it and I'll say it again. They are possibly the coolest people I've met in the beer world in a
Get a
while.
little chocolate on the nose.
They
Yeah.
constantly get a hold of us and
Yes.
are like, "Hey, if you need anything, let us know."
Hey friends.
River North is amazing.
Oh my god, that nose.
yeah, that just
chocolate.
it smells.
is right there.
It smells so
Caramel
decadent.
there, chocolate, just soup. He's right. Yeah.
Just done did.
You don't know what it is. Doesn't
Oh,
matter.
but you wrote it down and I can see it.
Oh, that is
Tyler's a
stupid.
popular
That is just brown happy juice.
I'm just never mind. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
Can we do brown happy juice? Can you write that down?
Guys, we're coming up with names of beer for John later on.
Beer bands. We don't always know what these names are for.
T-shirts.
One time I had a
like,
story
Hey,
about
wait,
Speaking of which,
give me
guys-
the notebook.
what?
Give me the notebook.
What?
No.
Yes. Give me the notebook. I'm not writing anything.
This doesn't have that
I
much
don't
good
need
shit.
Oh.
Back the fuck off.
I want the good one notebook then.
I got
It's in my backpack. It's out in the car. There is some if you flip through, but there's really not as much.
Continue to say what you're going to say.
Just a reminder, guys, you are running out of time. The end of this month is the end of our merchandise store on our website.
Make sure you check it out.
That's only if I forget to shut it down.
I'm going to remind you this time. We're shutting it down.
I
would like to save $29 a month.
We're shutting it down because we are going to switch to a possible buddy of ours on...
Possible.
I think we're going to switch to him on developing some merch with us. I'm excited for it.
Okay.
It's going to give us the ability to randomly give away some more merch freebies.
Good idea.
To take stuff to the events and sell.
Even better idea.
We have a lot of cool things coming. We just got to get through this month. But don't forget that Dickies work shirt that John and I both wear all the time.
That is the one shirt you have to get.
I truly wear mine. Truly wear mine all the time. I am ordering another one on payday. I've almost worn mine out already. Like
you should.
I wear that fucker all the time.
That's like I wear this.
Order. Go ahead.
So one of the favorite parts of that we do periodically is I flip to a random page in the book and read a phrase.
You should do that.
We love nut stuff.
Me too.
Actually, no, you know what we're going to get?
Yeah! Endless Meat on October 21st.
Me too!
You're not getting two.
Fuck you.
In the mood for the booze.
Me too.
Flipping through is just fun. Random page.
There just isn't as much on this one. The small notebook, the other one, which is what I'm using to gather or to catch up, which I added another 20.
Oh, good job.
You did.
Catching up on
I'm
Untapped.
actually moving. I'm
How many beers have we drank on Untapped? Which is low. Because we haven't
the number's still not accurate. It's probably 100 short.
God, you guys need to fix that shit.
I've
He's
caught
trying.
up. I've caught up like
Both
60
of
in
you,
2 weeks.
look, you
No,
both
it's my
opened
job.
No. Both of
I
you
don't do
opened the
anything
same
about that.
app at the same time and you both failed.
Well, my Two Beerded Guys isn't actually on the app. I use it on the website.
We have 544 beers.
I guarantee that's 100 short at minimum.
Oh, absolutely.
Average rating, 3.26.
We are very... We're dicks.
That's actually increased lately.
Actually, that's...
It was
It
3.14.
did. It has a graph. You can see
No,
how it...
that
That's a
graph
real
is
time.
based on where you're at. So it's that many of that many of that.
We have rated beers 0.25.
Yeah, we have.
More than one.
Okay.
But
I
no,
believe you.
check us out. We have gone up because we at one point in time were at 3.14. This is the last time I checked before that. Check it out. There's some really cool beers on there. Eventually there'll be more.
Eventually.
I'm catching up. I've caught up quite a bit in the last 2 weeks.
Maybe you should do better. Do better.
Baseball's over. I am.
Andrew just chimed in and says, I think you meant butter stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, we love nut stuff.
Maybe.
dude.
Allegedly.
Hey, butter stuff is...
Butter stuff is amazing.
Yeah,
Which you can, at once a year, find that from our friends at Hoplore Brewing Company.
The most underrated brewery in Indiana.
That's an understatement. Like...
The statement, the most underrated beer.
It's
brewery,
still an
is still an
understatement.
Yeah.
They get very little love on a lot of the beer pages while consistently kicking everyone's ass.
Everyone's ass.
Okay, I believe you.
So if you ever see Hoplore at a beer fest, that should be one of the first lines you get in. Because he runs out of beer fast. Because as soon as someone tastes it, they keep coming back.
Yeah.
That needs the king of high ABV.
And Stefan drives the beer wagon. Subaru.
Speaking of high ABV, though,
That.
it does taste high.
It does.
It
I
does
would
not
never
taste
guess 19.
19, no.
I would.
I know this is a beer that's going to get me drunk. Like, that's one of those where you're like,
Samuel
it's not
You can't drink a whole
Hey,
bomber.
Don't threaten
comes
me
in
with a good
12-ounce
time.
bottle.
Yeah.
Whatever, you knew what I meant, the whole bottle.
Oh, I could absolutely drink that whole
I-
I
yeah.
believe you can. I couldn't.
75% of us could.
That is why you drove.
I think 75% of this would. Not even just could.
Yeah.
Like, yes.
Would.
Yes, I want to do that.
Would but could is a different story.
Would and could.
Man, I'm telling you, this is smooth.
It is.
There's booze there, and you know it's not a DUI
You can
shelf
taste
beer.
the whiskey barrel,
But
though.
the barrel comes through, but that chocolate is so much more prevalent than I expected.
It's yummy.
And in contrast to the last beer we had, the body on
I'm
this
getting a
one
death flare.
is a bit thicker.
No,
like
no.
This, what's,
It is.
Oh, yeah.
The body supports this.
John's got the hairy eyeball. I'm like, am I talking
finished
out of
it
my
first.
ass?
You're good.
Like,
You got less. After your, I don't drink stouts in summer.
Okay, but like all you beer people
right.
can tell me I'm wrong, but I'm just saying like
So,
I want stouts in winter, not summer.
I'm gonna
Call
have
me the
there's
girly
a
girl.
chance.
I'm gonna have to get a hold of her and see if we can find more of this.
There's a chance.
That someone has another bottle on top of their fridge.
Oh, that'd be
Maybe.
amazing. Oh, do you really? Nice job, buddy.
What?
We aren't ever gonna see it, but nice job, buddy.
Oh no, you'll see it if you come over to the apartment, but you're not gonna get it. It's proudly on display right on top of my fridge.
Right
but-
there.
Yeah.
So
From some cocaine.
the barrel, the whiskey is prevalent. However, it's not 19.2 prevalent.
No.
No.
It's at
But
19.2.
it is.
Right, at 19.2, I would expect a super heavy boozy sort of, and it's boozy, but once again,
It's not
like
20%
14% boozy.
Yeah.
So
I mean, this is almost as strong as like the sugary moonshine you can get like from Tennessee, like
Right.
the lemon drop. It's like 40 proof, so that's 20%. This
right,
is just shy of
this
that.
is a stout that is the equivalent of a lemony sugary moonshine.
And some other high ABV champions, Avery. I've had quite a few things from them. They can rock a lot of stuff in that 15 to not quite 20% range. And theirs usually is a lot more obvious. Like they had the Mephistopheles. I remember had that a few years ago back at the Herat shot out. And when I had that, like it was 16% and it drank way boozier than this 19 does. This is
Who goes first?
perfectly.
Yeah, who's first now?
Oh, before you do that, just in case
Me?
Bunny, in case you got home, what's the mouthfeel, boys?
Ooh, the mouth feels good.
Bunny, this one's a little bit sweet, not very astringent. This mouthfeel is...
It's a good mouthfeel though.
Dare I say, decadently velvety.
Yo, I like
Velvet
that.
is a good
I
mouthfeel,
like that.
and it fills you up with a good mouthfeel.
Soft and velvety.
We're not going to
velvety.
score just yet. Give me 1 second to finish this post
He
because
is,
I want to do something.
he is trying to make a very pretty post right now.
You taking pictures?
Can we take a picture
Well,
with the post?
Well, we can take a picture, but that's not what I was doing, but that works.
Because John and I are so
Well, take
ready
your
for a
time.
picture right now.
Take your time.
Oh, he wants to be in the picture.
Oh, yeah. If I'm taking it, we're in it.
Yeah, so this is happening on live show.
No.
We got a
So,
live show this
and
picture.
Speaking
Enjoy
of
people
live
with it.
shows,
Oh, Andrew said that he delivers beer in the Subaru.
yeah, he does.
Hi, Andrew. Love you.
That's
Heart
awesome.
face.
Andrew's a good dude. That's a good
Who's-
dude.
Which one's Andrew?
You just heart
I did, but
Who is the Andrew guy?
I am so torn. I've got like one drink of this left, and
I
I,
know, right?
want to drink it, but
It's always
I
when
don't
he
want to
does.
drink it because I want it to
All
last.
right,
Fuck.
checking connection. Hold on, we're gonna add an extra live to this.
Oh,
Instagram's
God.
getting a
We're
score
going
on
live
that.
What are
on
we
live.
doing?
Oh, yeah.
All right, guys.
We're
So
going live on
obviously you
live.
guys are watching, but
We're going
Instagram's
live on
live.
live.
John, you are scoring the double Avarice from River North.
Or do you want to hold it or not? You
Give me
No, this
your
is
score.
a
He
glorious
just wanted you to cradle it for a second.
19.2%.
I do cradle it very well.
Double, chocolatey, smooth, velvety. It
It notified
Out of
me on
5?
Instagram that Two Beerded Guys
Out of
started a live
5?
event.
This is a 5.
I absolutely agree.
4.5.
I love.
4.5.
Oh my god.
4.5 because it's a stout in summer, and they're gonna hate me for saying it. It tastes.
Well, it's a
really
good thing we decided he counted for this one. Good duck, by the way.
Stay off screen.
I love that. That was awesome. Nice job, Matt.
Yeah.
Stay off screen. Duck your
He's
head.
That-
good. He's nailing it.
That was amazing. It was well crafted, perfectly done for 19%. Drinks way smoother than that. It's the best way I can think of is it's decadent. Like it is a dessert beer. It's something that I am sad that I'm done with. I wish I had more.
You already knew what I
Out of
said.
5, I would give this 6 if I could. Like this is one of the best beers I've had. Period.
You
This
are live. Careful.
this is a hard 5 right here.
You know what I said.
I could hear it. No, I agree. I'm going to go ahead and give it my score. Matt nailed that as well. It is, hey, what's up, Suitor? What's up, Fives Tap House? What's up, Chris Knight?
Yeah! Fives.
I'm telling you right now, River North, there's a reason they're our favorites. They absolutely nailed that beer, despite Lauren being wrong. It is a
damn!
5.
Five.
There's a reason we
No.
brought Matt's score in. It is a 5.
For Fives Tap Room, it's a 5.
Fives
It's a
Tap House.
stout in summer.
5.
5.
No.
5. Later,
4.5.
guys. I just wanted to go live for that because, oh my God.
2 in the front. 5.
I'm glad I got off that right there. Wow.
Wow, yeah. That'd been unfortunate if John minivanned the Instagram.
The rest of our followers. It is a 5. Yes, we doctored it by kicking Lauren's score out. But
Yes.
realistically, it's a score that should be a 5.
Even with that, if we just no,
Even with me at a 4.5, it's okay.
If it's 2 5s and a 4.5, that would have probably still been a 5 average.
Right?
No, 2 5s and a 4.5 is a 4.75.
Thank you. That's not bad.
2 5s and a 4.5 comes up to a 4.75. We've had that happen before.
Damn it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Now 3 5s and a 4.5 might get there.
That's rounding up. It gets there.
Yeah,
With
it's
3?
0.83.
Yeah. That's
Because it's 4.87.
That's with 3.
Because it's
Yeah.
4.875.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that takes 3.
That's
so-
perfectly right in the middle.
Yeah.
So I gave you what you wanted. So
No, you
shut
didn't.
up.
No,
I
you
had to
didn't.
add Matt. Matt had
No,
to
you
count.
didn't. Yeah.
All right,
You didn't
guys.
give us
So
one.
that is the end of our show tonight. We have past 9 o'clock.
Oh, before you do, Andrew said that he is the distribution doctor. That's a fun little moniker
Ooh,
there.
I like that. I like that.
That's true.
I like that. That's solid.
Let's talk further.
Yeah. Thanks for listening, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for dealing with us.
Shenanigans, whatever.
Always
This is the
shenanigans.
best part of my week almost every week. I love
It's a happy spot.
I love hanging out with
That's what
People.
she said?
I found it.
Good job.
I love hanging out with these guys. I love hanging out with our amazing guests each week.
That means me.
No matter who it is. Next week, we do have Ethan Pittsford, the son of my brother who literally watches every week.
Somebody
I love
call
it.
your nephew.
Ethan is making it on the show. Ethan is making it on the show before Brent does, and it makes me
That's a good point.
unbelievably
Well,
happy.
because Ethan makes music. He does something cool.
And
Brett works at Verizon. That's fine.
That's not cool.
he does cool shit.
What do you mean it's not cool?
Now, hey, I am going to give
you
us...
think it's cool when you need to upgrade.
So I am giving us our next 3. Ethan Pittsford is next week.
Okay.
Barton Lewis from Indiana on Tap
Oh, he's
follows
already
up
back.
after that.
Yes.
There's a possibility of a surprise coming, a giveaway. I got to double check with Bart before I announce any more than that.
Yay.
The
Probably
following
good
week,
idea.
the following week is Brent Schlimmer. So that is our next 3
Brent
weeks.
was a really good guest.
That
I'm
is our
excited for
next
that.
3
That was
weeks.
fun.
I am
miss
excited.
him.
Now I have to check in with somebody that I was kind of letting pick and choose their week. If I don't get a date from him in the next day, I am going to start scheduling out the rest of the quarter. I am
October,
excited.
right?
It is time for the last quarter of the year to schedule out. So if you're someone who's been on the show,
makes me feel
someone who
old.
wants to be on the show, please get a hold of me. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful day. I'm TBG_Ops Guy.
Mudhog being cute.
With us today,
Bye, guys.
Lauren. And behind the camera, the one, the only,
I'll screen slide to Tyler's DMs if you want to get on the show.
damn straight. Later, y'all.
Bye.